Let's go.
All right.
Music's playing. Yeah, we're good. All right, we're good to go.
All right, sick.
Oh,
Well, as of last time, uh, I am. I made a little fucky. I messed up. I'll admit that. I forgot you guys took out the bell of the actual uh, the the bell part of the bell itself, so it could not ring. So that's on me. I forgot about that. So just scrap that last little thing that happened. You'll have a long rest. Prince gained a level, and we could
so
still.
did all of us? We all get. We're level 5 now, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes, all of you did.
We're pretty crazy like that.
I know, it's crazy. All right. And with that, last time you made your way and escaped the depths of the mine. You made your way out, battling through whatever things were lurking within, and you made your way to the outside, where you then took a long rest, and nothing else happened. That's it. Uh, and that is about it. That's where we left off. And so, uh, if you want, we can just skip through the night watch, unless you guys do want to take the shifts this time, because you did. We'll just say that we got through the long rest completely. As a little apology, you don't have to worry about dying.
Well, that's
Yay!
nice.
Yay! Thank you, Liz.
Thank you, Liz.
Of course. It's not like it's my fault in the first place. So, at this point, what would you guys like to do? You have the rations. You are down the road somewhat from the mining town, which you are all making your way to.
I think we should just start head to the mining town as fast as possible so we can get some more food.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
direct
That
it
sounds
there.
like a good idea.
Uh, yeah, I think opening up the way we've been doing it before, Adam is going to cast guidance on OP and assist pulling the cart for as long as we can.
So you're giving assistance on the athletics check for the first one. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Obi.
All right. Let
Don't forget
me
your
roll
D4. You got
athletics.
this. Yeah.
Your athletics is good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. That's a
Pretty solid.
solid. That's 21.
With advantage
Oh yeah.
and guidance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot about the D4.
Yeah.
All right, and let me get my little D4. 25.
Nice.
25. That's pretty good. With that, honestly, I'll get you 30 feet. I'll get you. I'm assuming you're just gonna go all the way up to the bridge itself.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's what I'm planning on it.
Mm-hmm.
Quickest route.
Uh-huh, of course. I will say, it does take you a good chunk of the day to get there. Not that you have a concept of hours, but about 12 hours. Around like 8 to 12 hours since then. And all of you come across this old bridge. As you're coming up to it, the gravel road beneath you begins to trail up onto it and sort of give way to this broken down, very it's hard to describe the stone using any words other than rickety. It is falling apart, crumbling, barely holding together. And I will now. And What's the highest passive perception?
Great
That's
question.
a great question.
Otherwise,
I got a
otherwise,
15.
I got
otherwise,
16.
Alli, what's your passive perception?
Alli's passive perception's an 18.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that's definitely the highest.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Only 15.
Mine's
Yes,
16.
that's why I was asking Alli basically specifically.
Fair.
Uh, hmm. Alli, with that, I actually realized I need to do a thing. You realize that this bridge could not probably sustain your cart. At least not in the state that it's currently in, and I'm actually. Boop. You're all the way at the bottom.
Fun.
Alright, I'll let my party members know that that bridge definitely not gonna be holding the cart. At least not yet.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Shit, sorry. I don't know how to get rid of that. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Do we
You guys
just
are
leave it
all the way
here?
down at the bottom. Yeah, you're all the way down. Mhm.
We can come back for it, but there's no guarantee that anything we leave is going to be there. So, we could cover it up, maybe. Or just carry as much as we can before crossing.
Might be. That's the best idea we got.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So you're attempting to cover the cart? Or at least
Yeah.
hide
I
it?
mean,
Sounds like
I mean, I'm just not seeing like how we could hide it. Like with what?
Exactly.
Well, if we push it into... No, there isn't really
can I try
enough
casting
to...
mending on the bridge?
Yes, but I would like perception check, and I will allow you to use your passive if you think it's enough.
I mean, 18's pretty decent,
Mm-hmm. So you're keeping it?
so I'm just gonna leave it as that.
Uh-huh. Gotcha. Oh, fuck it, just barely. Good shit. With a 17, you would notice that there seem to be what appear to be almost cocooned-like humanoid figures dangling from the bridge itself. And
Where'd the 17 come from?
that was their stealth.
Oh.
They were hiding. They're sort of hiding underneath, almost in like a dormant state at the moment. And you can tell that they are sort of hiding away underneath the bridge, almost trying to using a sort of webbing to attach themselves to the bottom of it itself. And I will actually.
Are they looking like they're gonna attack or something?
Not immediately. It seems more like they are currently asleep. But it is definitely possible that you could wake them if you do anything too major to the bridge. Because it seems like a lot of them are sort of nestled into those nooks and crannies that the decay of the bridge has sort of created.
Do they look strong, and is there plenty of them?
Do you want to make an insight check?
Can I use my passive insight?
What's your passive?
18.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. I always forget you're good at that shit. They seem weak enough. Definitely on the on the weaker side. And if you want, you can actually point them out to everyone in the party.
I will do that.
And I would like a nature check from anyone who wants to. I know, you're all so good at nature.
I'm, great at nature. Love nature.
I'm gonna have
What's
Prince. I'm gonna have
Yeah, what's
Prince.
Princess?
Adam doesn't know how to touch grass.
There's no grass here.
Grass doesn't exist.
What grass?
Well, there is grass. It's just it's in a faraway place. Great. Okay, Prince technically Prince has +2.
Prince touches grass. It's because he's too young to use the internet yet.
13. All right. Let's see.
All right, let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck you. +5 isn't good. Get out of here. You and your Raven stats. Alli, you would notice these look like young. Like they're not exactly newborns, but they are infants in some regards. They seem, you can tell based off of sort of a lot of the structure of their bodies and how the actual musculature is set out, that it feels like they haven't fully taken on their true form yet. They haven't fully grown into their body.
Okay, so I'll let the team know that these are young and probably very easy to kill.
Okay.
And I'm going to immediately look toward Spoons and Obi, my beloved rogue and barbarian.
Do you maybe want to scout up ahead? Get a drop on him?
The rogue who left.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. And I am just, before we go into this, Adam is going to hold the bell in his hand, and I'm going to cast Bless real quick I'm going to say Obi, Spoons, and Nora.
Okay.
Yippee!
Lovely.
What does Bless do?
So you get to add a d4 to an attack roll or saving throw, as long as I maintain concentration.
All right. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll stealth. I'm stealthing. That's an 18 for stealth. I'm stealthing up.
Damn. Okay. All right. Feel free to stealth on up. As you approach, because they were pointed out, you can actually see sort of light webbing which attaches itself to the sides and then goes underneath the underside of the bridge. And as you do step on it, you do feel it shakes just a little bit from just the pressure of you alone. Not enough to really make it be a cause for concern as of yet, but you can still feel what the weight of your steps does to this thing. And you can look down and sort of see underneath the bridge, keeping quiet, keeping your composure, kind of more hanging along the sides and the bottom of it, the two young infant creatures who are do still appear to be somewhat asleep and dormant at the moment.
Do they look like they could swim?
Like they could what?
Swim.
Probably.
I look back at the party and attempt to indicate hit them or no by just kind of putting my thumb up or down.
Adam is
And
Don't-
going.
gesturing
Don't
to
break
my
the
battle
bridge.
axe.
If you can kill him without breaking the bridge, golden.
Adam is going to look to Obi, look at the bridge, and just sort of mime for "be gentle."
All right. Well, let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. I have battle axe now. And that's all right. Oh, that's tragic.
Okay. I
Oh, wait.
you are stealthed.
That is fair. That is fair.
You're sneaking.
Yeah,
Hey, you
I'm
snuck.
sneaking.
You did the thing. You did the
I did
thing.
the
You get
thing.
advantage.
And a
18?
D4.
That
Don't
does
forget.
hit, yes.
All right. Can I add the bless to my damage roll, Jegg, or is it just attack?
I believe it's just the attack and the saving throw, not the
I
damage. Sorry.
see. Well, I'll just roll again just to see how much damage I'm rolling, because I have 2 attacks now. Let's just make sure. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So the 26 hits.
Yes.
All right. That's gonna be 2d10 and plus 8. Unfortunate. 14.
Mm-hmm.
What's it
With
looking
that,
like?
you cleave down the side. You almost sort of have to position yourself kind of weirdly on the side of the bridge, just sort of swing down so your axe hits like a solid chunk of mass of this creature. And as you do, you feel as you just sort of swing twice, just over the edge, and sort of peer over to see what kind of damage you did. And this creature is already looking pretty bad. It's sort of surprised in this moment, like kind of stares up at you. 2 of its hands trying to like perch up on the side of it, and then it makes sort of a hissing, like a at you as this sort of lower jaw unhinges into 2 separate sides and then kind of opens up as it hisses and spittles at you. It does not look good in the slightest. Technically, because it's surprised, you would get, that was your surprise round, and then you get 1 more round if you wanted to start wailing on it. But
Yeah.
it did hiss, so the other one will be awake at the end of the thing. And so I want everyone just roll initiative real quick. I mean, it's not going to be a lot of combat. I'm going to be honest. It's more for, this is what we'll have for the rest of the day for initiative order.
That's good.
Thank you.
Oh,
Zen.
it's not 3, it's
Sweet.
5. So it's 9 for me. It's 9, sorry. It's +5, not +3. I was looking at my proficiency bonus, not initiative.
15 for me.
So we got Spoons with 9, Adam 16. OB got a good old
22 hits.
Yes, give me a minute. I'm doing initiative. Alli. I'm assuming Alli has less dex than Adam.
Probably.
I have a +4.
Yeah.
I have a +1.
Yeah, as safe as
I'm not a very dexy kid, okay?
Rough.
Ooh, shut up, Prince.
Good roll there.
All right. Let's see.
Does the 7 damage kill it?
7 damage to this. Let's see, with the just barely, as it sort of careens and sort of pops up, looking at you, almost dreary-eyed as it's sort of blinking. Very clearly, its eyes not used to the sunlight. It then looks at you, and then you just swing down once again, right into it. It is barely holding on. I will say that.
Oh, it's still alive. Okay.
Just barely.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 4.
It's dead.
Okay.
And it had 2 HP.
Gonna
Swing
just
down.
stand by this.
All right. Oh. You sort of cleave down, and it kind of cuts in half. A good chunk of it stays on the bridge, but another part sort of, and then falls and tumbles out into the water below, which is, I will say, quite a far drop. Quite a far drop. It would be about, I'd say, 80, maybe 120 feet below.
I see.
Quite a distance. All right.
Thanks for letting me know.
Uh-huh. All right. And I realized I just let Ben go twice in a row, so we're just gonna go through the initiative real quick. Adam?
Lovely. Adam is going to dash, head up about here, and is going to hesitate to get on the bridge.
I
Because
will put my hand up to stop you.
Yeah, I want to make it clear. Adam is not getting on, but now that Adam is within range, I'm just going to double check my bonus actions. Obi hasn't taken any damage, so I'm just going to hold off, wait here, and sort of like put my arm in front so the others don't try to get on the bridge, because we don't know how many people can fit at a time before it smashes to bits.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to do some investigation to see if maybe you can determine how much the bridge could handle?
Could I argue perception because I'm watching Obi maneuver around it, and so maybe I could see how stable it is based off of like shaking and stuff?
Sure, because it's funny.
Lovely. Alright, so that is a d20 plus 5. That's only an 8, however.
You are a bit more focused on the Obi's sort of moving around, and your eyes, while they are trying to focus on the bridge, they are a bit more distracted with the weird four-armed abomination in front of you.
Lovely. Okay. Adam is just going to sort of shake his head and then look back toward the others. And just mom, come over and stop.
Mm-hmm. Alli?
Alright. That's where everybody is. Cool. I guess I could probably start walking towards the bridge.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I will say, I'll give all of you a full 30 feet of movement, because you would have gotten at least one round when there was the surprise round happening that Ben had. So you move 30 feet as you wish, all of you, forward. And then from there, then you can take your turn with now your 30 feet of movement that you have on this turn. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And Jegg, if that changes anything, you do.
I appreciate it. You know what? I might use that as an excuse to get a quick Toll the Dead in, if that's okay. That would just be...
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. Just a wisdom save of 16 for the thing that Obi is currently fighting.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's super wise. It's a 10.
Lovely. It's missing hit points, I imagine?
It has not taken any damage yet, no.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Okay, then that's just going to be 2d8 real quick.
Mm-hmm.
That is 9 points necrotic damage.
Gotcha. You sort of hold up your bell and make almost a ringing motion with it. It doesn't actually... No sound comes from it, but you can sort of sense the vibration of the metal itself as it sort of, and you can watch as the head of this creature experiences that same wobbling sensation as a little bit of blood dribbles out from what is probably its ears. All right. So Alli,
Yeah.
next now you got 30 feet. You got basically your full turn. So start your full turn from here.
Nice.
Alright, I think I need to get a little bit closer. So yeah, I'll go about there. And then this thing has now taken damage, so
So it does the wisdom
all the
save.
dead.
Gotcha. Okay. That's a 12.
And that fails. Alright, so now 2d12. Oh. $15 points of damage.
It literally has the same amount that Obi's had. You ring out once again, sort of holding up Bun Bun, and very similarly, as its head is sort of almost recovering from the vibration, you go again at the same exact frequency, and you watch as it just splits, as there's almost these almost black cracks which begin forming along the actual skull itself, as this thing looks barely alive. And then Obi, you did your turn. So then Prince. Sure. Let's go, Prince. Wait. Okay, yes, he does get the kill. The Prince, sort of holding his little book in his hands, holds up his hand and then shoots out a small little, almost black glass ray of frost that just, and it hits, and you watch as it connects and almost fills in the cracks which was formed from all the vibrations, as the creature then just falls limp in front of Obi. And you are now perceivably out of combat. So don't worry too much about turn order at this point. I'll let you know when it comes into play.
Lovely. Adam is going to give Obi a thumbs up and then point toward the edge of the bridge, like cross, so the others can start taking turns going across.
I'm gonna walk up to the bridge and start casting Mending.
Good call.
I'll say make an Arcana check. It's not a difficult one.
Can I take control of this thing? Actually, before I do,
Arcana. Damn.
It's like an 8.
sure, I'll roll that. Have these guys done anything to this?
You made it.
Okay.
Say it again, Ben.
Have these guys done anything to the bridge to mess with the structure of it? Like, if I were to, let's say, rip them out of it for food, it wouldn't crumble.
Make investigation or perception, whatever you want. And I'll say with Alli with an 8, mending takes a minute to do one small to sort of repair a small 5 by 5 foot area. This is a large bridge. You could probably, over the course of about 10-20 minutes, repair the bridge to the point where it wouldn't be a worry for everyone to cross over, but it would probably take you the rest of the day if you wanted to do it so the cart could cross. And you don't know what else would appear in that time frame.
I will mention this to the party that is not crossed over already.
Well, a little security would be nice, but don't push yourself. We can leave
Not
here.
that it's a lot of magical force, it's just, it's gonna take a bit.
It would also kind of exhaust you, casting the spell.
Yeah.
It's a cantrip.
Uh-huh. Hey, don't blame me, blame Caleb. Caleb makes Holly get exhausted by using just using cantrip level druid crafts, alright?
Yeah, for
Blame-
hours
Isn't
at
that
a time.
because you
It makes
upcast
sense.
Exactly, that's what this is. It's hours at a time.
It would
Yeah,
be
no,
hours.
it
You
does.
said that it would be 1 hour.
I mean,
So,
Well,
To be
no,
fair-
I said multiple hours to do the entire bridge to a point where the cart could cross. It would take about 10-20 minutes to do the bridge to the point where everyone could cross.
To be fair,
So that's
like,
not the worry.
yeah.
The 10 to 20 minutes, that's not the worry.
Because the way that mending works, it takes a minute for it to do like a foot in any dimension. So it makes sense that it would take a lot of effort.
Mm-hmm. And Obi, it seems that these creatures sort of nestled in with their almost webbing to sort of rest in these nooks and crannies, but it doesn't seem like they have actually burrowed themselves in at all. Maybe they might be a little bit responsible for the burrowing itself, but they don't seem to be actively entangled within the bridge.
all right. Well, I'm going to grab this one and this one, and I'm going to actually bring them back here rather than just cross over because I don't know what's over there. So,
Gotcha.
and I want to break the bridge.
Gotcha. I'm going to mark the one that's only a half of it because the other half fell off into the water.
Yeah.
All right.
We've got dinner. Woo.
Good job. If Alli wants to start repairing the bridge so that it's safe for us to cross, then that way we don't need to worry about running back and forth if for some reason we need to in the future. I don't fucking know what's
Yeah, I'll start repairing the bridge.
Alright.
Okay. I am going to perch myself right here and just watch to make sure nothing else is showing up.
Prince is going to wander up and sort of start poking at the one corpse of the thing it did kill. Just not really doing anything, just sort of inspecting it lightly. And do you want to cast a spellcasting check for me? Just plus your spellcasting modifier? Just to see, like, how well you do it and how long it takes. Because, like, it'll get done.
Oh, for the mending?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I know that Adam can't cast mending itself, but considering that we're both clerics, is it possible for me to use Arcana or anything to maybe give Alli some strength so it's not quite as taxing? Like, share the burden?
That's a 23.
Oh, hey! Whoa!
Quite easily, you're able to mend it to a point where all of you should be able to cross easily without needing to worry too much about the bridge crumbling beneath your feet.
Yippee!
All right. So now the bridge is in okay condition.
Let's go see what's on the other side.
Okay.
Can I stealth across the bridge? Even though like I know it's
course you
safe.
can.
I know it's
Of
safe at this point,
course
but like
you
once I get on the
can.
other side, I want to make sure that like.
Go ahead and stealth.
Okay. Hold on. I got to get my modifiers.
And
right.
shout out Spoon for reminding me, because I'm also gonna
20.
stealth.
Lovely.
Anyone who wants to actually can just stealth.
Lovely. Cool.
I'd like to come around
Okay,
this
so
Before we go
Not
across,
exactly a stealthy child, but I can try.
does Prince also need to stealth?
Oh yeah, Prince is also stealthing.
Okay, then Prince is gonna get a D4 from guidance.
Oh, well,
I'm
that's
sorry.
tragic.
Yeah.
Yo.
Hey, hey, gang, what are we today?
gay and in
never been
public.
stealthy.
I'll help the D4 help
I am
Prince.
feeling so glad that I crossed first.
I think
Okay.
about stealthing, and then I do like a cartwheel.
Okay,
I do a
so
backflip just to see
The
if I
Pink
can.
Panther, like, cartoony, like, tiptoe,
I do like a
sipping on, like,
quiet,
every stick along the way.
ball flap, just like snapping my fingers like I'm at a beat poet event.
lovely. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So Prince is at 9. All right.
Hey, he still did better than like majority of the party.
Wait, did I do the best?
No, I did with a 20.
Okay, yeah.
I am the rogue though, so you did second best, which is good.
All right. As you all are crossing, I will say this. Just because of those nat ones, because the bridge got mended, I am not going to require any saving throws or anything. But you hear, as all of you are stepping across it, a small chunk from the underside of the bridge kind of detaches, and then you hear as it falls and makes a large splash in the water below.
So is the bridge fucked, or
No,
did we
the bridge is fine
Okay,
because it got mended properly.
wait.
Thank you, Clark, for that.
Thank you, Alli.
So all of you can cross, but a large stone fell into the water and made a large sound. That's the 2 now ones. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna move Prince over. So you can stand on the bridge and not worry about anything at this point. So I'm gonna have Prince stand about there. In Spoons, as you are coming up on this town, actually, can I get an active perception check? Active.
Yes, I will roll a perception check for you, Liz.
From all of you.
Oh, fine. I guess.
Damn, you want all of this?
Damn.
Shit.
I
Yes.
guess.
Active.
Fine.
And I'm guidance being as per usual.
I'll embarrass myself. Sure. 11.
17.
Okay. Cool. Anyway, so Spoons, as you come across the other side of the bridge, you come to what appears to be a sort of desolate mining town. A lot of the houses are made of either rickety old wood or a sort of loose, crumbly stone. The actual structures themselves seem to almost sway in the wind itself, based off of how brittle their structure is. But the town is still standing after this much time. You think it'll probably be fine, but you can't fully tell a whole lot about it. I'll say you can tell that there's one large building in the back which is much taller than the others, as well as a sort of larger, more it's the room one back there.
Oh, this one. Sorry, I was looking at
Then there's the more robust one up front, which you do notice a fair bit of light shining through the windows. A familiar red hue.
I will, very quietly, with my 20 self, point out the fact that there's probably life in this one, specifically, and then also people are probably still living here. If the last village has anything to say, yeah, I can make some safe assumptions.
Mm-hmm. All right. Do you want to stealth around first? You want to go do some rogue shit, or do you want to wait for the party?
I will wait for the party.
Oh, it's so lame.
Sorry, I care about my friends, and I want to make sure we're all on the same page so that I don't run off and go do something.
Mm-hmm. All right. All of you can sort of walk on over at this point. You notice the same sort of rough things that, you know, larger house and back. And I will say, with anyone who got above a 10 perception, which is technically all of you, would notice on the large building and back, there is actually a tree, a fully grown tree. It seems
Like a straight up real tree?
like a straight up real tree.
Holy shit!
Like a real tree. It is grown on top of the largest building, the one in the far back, the tallest one. And you see, it's a bit yellowish, but it still seems very much alive. I will say that. And you do actually notice sort of some of the roots themselves sort of making their way and winding in and out of the building itself a little bit on the top floors.
We could try to harvest some wood without killing the tree. Like, don't chop it down, obviously, but we might be able to harvest something. Make more tools later.
I mean, you know,
I'm not chopping down the only tree that we see.
it can't be the only tree. There wouldn't be any oxygen.
Okay, that is probably the smartest thing I've ever heard you say.
The
and I saw
only
you drink
tree
a
we've
thing of juice.
seen.
This is the only tree we can see. Let's maybe skin it for some like twigs and bark. I don't.
Can
We
I
could probably chop off a couple of the branches.
Well, we could take it for firewood at the very least. Well, take some of it for firewood, but also I'm just saying, hey guys, this might be some sort of religious thing because I don't know.
Yeah, I'm saying I investigate it. Fuck.
A religious thing? Oh, great. Those burn really well.
No. Oh God. Okay. No, we're not burning the tree.
You want to go investigate it? It is. I will say it is. From down here, it is about.
Let's look at this.
25
first.
Feet up.
Go
ahead.
How about we investigate this house first? I will sneak around. Does there appear to be any windows?
Fine. Why do you hate nature and touching grass?
I just don't. I don't want to knock down any of the trees. I say
grass
Caleb, not
a Roosevelt.
That tree is also on the roof of a building.
Yeah, and
so we'll burn the building first.
I have like athletics or acrobatics. I have a +6 to acrobatics. Watch me climb this shit like I'm Spider-Man.
Hey, knock yourself
Spider-Man.
out. There doesn't appear to be any windows.
All right. Can I very gently push on the door?
You notice it's not locked.
Cool.
Hey, give me a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the thing where I like peek inside. Very, very quietly.
As you peek inside, the door creaks open, and the first thing you notice is a little bit of sand and soot by the door. And then you sort of look around and find a old, abandoned, what appears to be almost a general store of sorts.
Very quickly, I am like waving everybody over. I'm going to. Does this look like regular sand or like salt? Like salt? Does this look like gunpowder?
That looks like the same sort of soot sand that is roughly everywhere.
Okay, so wait, it's sandy outside.
It's the sand.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna step inside then. There's appears to be some letters on this table. I would like to go investigate, but I am gonna I'm waving to everyone, be like, "Hey,
Yes.
this is good. Come here, like a very excited wave.
Hey.
I want to investigate the letters.
God damn it! All right, everyone can get inside, and then I'm gonna have everyone can pick out one thing they want to investigate in this room.
There's clothing.
Oh, finally. Yeah, you know I'm gonna look at the clothes. Come on. Gotta get Adam that canonical green sweater.
You can get shit in its neighborhood.
Bad news about the color green. It's
well,
not very.
It'd be not existing.
It's okay.
What if everyone is colorblind and everything is actually green?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Maria, no.
Yeah.
Oh shit, there's a pitchfork.
Yes. So
I will look at whatever no one else is looking at. I have no particular feelings towards any objects in the room because I can't zoom in right now.
Well, let's see. Let me see.
I love a trackpad.
Isn't there the thing in the top corner?
Yes, but it chooses to zoom wherever the fuck it wants. As opposed
They're not
to
easy to control.
Oh yeah. But then there's the slide bars on the side.
Yeah, I know.
They're the side bars, but they're pretty glitchy.
Yeah, they're kind of jumping everywhere. Like, I've come off screen multiple times. It opened the terminal on my computer somehow. So
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it.
Yeah. Okay. You can look in texture VC.
Should we just abandon the child?
Prince is with us.
Child's coming with.
Maybe I'll just hang back with Prince.
Prince is on the way. Don't worry. Slowly. He will duck inside and sort of hide in the corner. Like Spoon's taught him. Alright, and we're just gonna...
I did teach him how to stealth.
Uh-huh.
I'm a good teacher.
Actually, I'm looking at these. We'll see. I also want to investigate the weapons. Well,
Gotcha.
whoever's doing that has advantage.
Alright, sick. Alright, let's start at the top. Adam.
Lovely. Adam is investigating this right here, which I'm standing on top of.
Gotcha.
Lovely.
You can just click and hold in it.
I'm gonna guidance myself as we go.
All right, of course. Go ahead and make a little investigation check.
That's a 17.
With a 17, I'm gonna move you off just for clarity's sake. You find what appears to be a small backpack. Inside, there doesn't appear to be too much of value. It seems maybe the backpack itself was what was being sold. Next to it is a small book. It appears a lot of the pages have at this point been weathered away and it almost crumbles at the touch. But next to it, you find a good 50 feet of rope, still in usable condition, as well as you do find the backpack.
Lovely. Adam takes the backpack, putting it on and attaching the rope, if possible.
Or you can just throw it in the bag as well.
Oh, okay. In the bag it goes. Lovely, thank you. Is it okay if I take the tattered pages as well? I figure I could use it for, kindling later.
Yeah. With a 17, I'll give you... You can take the book itself. I'd say about maybe a quarter of the pages are still somewhat usable, but you would have to be very careful, as a lot of them, you sort of put your fingers to them, and then it sort of crumbles away as you just lightly touch it.
Ooh.
All right.
Very careful. Thank you.
All right, and we're going to go through initiative. Alli?
Yeah. I was interested in looking over at them weapons.
Okay, make an investigation check with advantage because of Obi's help.
Yeah, what is my investigation? Oh yeah, okay.
I love that noise.
It's 19. 19.
19. All right. With a 19, sort of scanning over this area, you notice what at first glance does appear to be weapons. It seems more like almost tools and supplies. A hammer may be used for some form of smithing or crafting. It definitely could, with a 19, definitely could be used as some form of warhammer. Fuck off, goddammit. A pitchfork.
It's a mining town.
I hate it here. A pitchfork, as well as a large, sturdy shovel, all of which could be used maybe as some form of weapon. Definitely usable, I would say. All of them are in good condition. It seems that they were in here for display and have not actually been used as of yet, so there may be a bit. There's a small amount of rust and sort of dust on them, but it appears they have not actually been really used very much. So they are all in okay condition. So warhammer, shovel, and pitchfork.
Nice. I'll grab the pitchfork and I will gesture to Obi for the warhammer.
Can I take a shovel?
I look at it and then look at my battle axe and the spear I'm carrying, and I'm like, I don't think that's gonna work for me. I've got too much stuff already.
Fair enough. Do you put it in the cart though, in case something breaks?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Alright.
Can I have the shovel? It's just a big spoon.
Yeah, he.
Yeah.
What's it count
Alli.
as? Is it gonna count as a short sword?
Fuck, no, it's not. I mean, okay, it could if you get someone to maybe sharpen it down and craft it into a short sword. Right now, it's more of a club.
You said shovel.
Okay, what if I...
Big spoon.
Okay, I can sharpen the end.
No,
You
it's
could,
okay,
yeah.
It's okay.
We can make it a sharp spoon.
All
Would that make it a spork?
It would make it a spife, actually.
Spice?
Of course.
Oh god, I'm sorry. Oh god.
No, the fuck you aren't.
Don't apologize for something you're not sorry for. All right, Prince. I'll just have Prince. Have Prince go over here and look at the clothing. Prince is sort of rummaging around. You see as he sort of picks up one of the larger coats. It seems to be a sort of red, thicker coat. One of the nicer pieces of clothing any of you have seen so far. Dyed a sort of brighter red, as well as a sort of brown leather shirt as well. As well as you do find 2 other pairs of shoes. If anyone wants them.
I know that
Who has
Spoon-
shoes right now?
I have shoes.
Yeah, Spoon has
Print-
shoes.
I think I
also,
gave
I think
them. I
Prince.
think it's Alli.
Yeah, Prince has shoes.
Yeah.
I thought you gave him to Prince.
Was it Prince? Sorry, Prince's shoes.
Give it to one of the children.
I gave it to one of the children. So it's if Alli doesn't have them, Prince has them.
I feel like we got the shoes before we were like close to Prince or anything,
good
so
point.
it would be Alli.
We got the
Good
shoes
point,
before
good point.
we met Prince, so I think Alli has them.
You'll all watch as
Oh, yeah.
Prince sort of takes a pair of shoes and slips them on, and then takes the other pair, takes the other clothes, sort of tucks them under his arm, and the other pair of shoes, and will wander this way, and then hand a pair of shoes to Nora, and then the coat.
Ah!
The larger coat to Spoons, and then the brown sort of shirt to Adam.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Fuck off.
So do I have? I got the bright red coat.
You got the coat.
Yeah. Cool.
I will be right back. I have to take my meds.
Okay.
Sounds good. Good call.
Spoon. All right, Spoon.
Hold on, I'm adding a big red coat to my inventory.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, the red letters. Let me read. There's also some scrolls in the corner over here.
You just investigate the area.
Yeah, I'm looking around. What's my investigation is +9, so let me... 16?
With a 16, you sort of... Your eyes glance around this sort of corner of this room. As you look across this desk, lightly coated in dust as you sort of can run your fingers along it. And then you come across a book and a letter. Looking at the book, it seems to be in a very similar condition to that of the book that Adam found. Sort of decayed and falling apart. It seems to be, well, with a 16, you can decipher it as some form of ledger. There's some inputs for payments. There's some expense forms in there. Just sort of general light accounting work and inventory management. As well as next to it, you find a letter which you sort of you look at on the desk, and you can read it on the desk. And you actually read this as a very emotional love letter. Not of one with a 16. I'll give this to you. Not of one of like confessing love, but one of this seems like a continued respondence between two people. And it does appear that the note does have a back to it. And I would like you to make a sleight of hand check to pick it up, to not crumble the page, because this was also in the open wind with the sand and whatever battering it.
I got you.
Come on, rogue stealth. Make your sleight of hand.
21.
Oof, easy. Very gingerly, you sort of pick up the page by sort of lightly pinching the corners and picking it up and then flipping it over. And there's a small blurb on the back telling of saying about the excitement of along the lines of, I am very excited that you enjoyed my gift. It looks lovely on you. Keep it safe for me, please. And you would notice, also give this a 2 with a 16. There does not appear to be a name on it. It seems that it was the letter was marked as from your dearest love. It doesn't appear that there is actually a name written on this. And I'll give you that, and then do you want that to just be the check on the pages, or do you want that to be the check on the entire corner?
Can it be the check on the entire corner?
Sure. Of course.
Scrolls.
The scrolls themselves are in similar condition. Only one of them is actually of any use. It seems 2 of them are like the 2 on top have almost completely decayed, that when you actually pick them up, they sort of just crumble in your hands. The one at the very bottom seems to be almost protected from the weathering by being at the bottom of the pile. It is somewhat salvageable as you sort of open it up. Make an Arcana check.
Yeah, uh-huh. 17! I'm surprised.
You open it up to find a large runic circle with some glyphs and writings in a very runic language, to put it simply, with a very sort of raised ink, which Adam and Prince would recognize as the same ink used in the book. As you sort of look at it, it doesn't have any clear. You can't fully tell what the scroll is of, but you can tell it is a magic scroll.
Yeah, I'll the moment I kind of realize that, I'll go. Hey Prince. Check this out.
Yeah, what's up?
You're studying those magic circles and stuff, right?
I'm trying to.
Maybe you can get Adam or Alli to help you with this one. I don't know anything about magic. I wish I was more help. I'll give it to him.
Prince will look at it, sort of look at it right now, glance around at the situation you're in, and then we'll roll it up, and we'll tuck it into Adam's backpack.
Oh yeah, I forgot Adam had a backpack.
Just stands on his tippy toes and like opens up the flap of it and sort of just slides it in there.
That works.
Lovely.
I just totally forgot you had a backpack. Hey, you have a backpack.
Yeah. Two things. First, above table, what should I label this as I'm adding it to the backpack inventory?
Just write it as a scroll so far. It's just a scroll.
Lovely. Secondly, Adam is going to pause for a moment before turning to Alli, taking the worn notebook. Can you mend this, by the way?
I can try, and she'll cast mending on it.
All right. I will say you can attempt to repair it, but you know that you require both parts for something in order to fix it. You can only fix tears and breaks. This is losing, at this point, a lot of the actual pages itself has sort of weathered away, and you're actually missing a good chunk of it. You could mending it to hold onto it for maybe a bit longer, but
I think that's the point, is to get it to stop crumbling apart. So what's there? Stabilize.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You can't fix you can't make it so the other parts come back. I'm saying.
Well, we can't that makes sense.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
I'm trying to DM word art. All right, let me do my thing.
I feel that for sure.
But yes, with mending, you are able to make it so it's not completely in tatters. It's somewhat sustainable at this point. All right, and there is one last thing in that corner. There is a lockbox tucked underneath the desk with a coated padlock on the front of it.
I did in fact make thieves' tools out of bone specifically for this. I love how this was the first thing I crafted. Let me add it. Let me be a rogue.
Oh wait.
28.
Sorry, give me a second to think, if you can. Because this is a padlock with a code on the front. There's no key. There's no keyhole.
You could still pick those.
Yeah, I mean, it could be like one of those things, when you kind of lay there and you kind of like lean your ear against it and you kind of slowly begin to just like go and listen for those like slight clicks. That's what I do. I lean my head against the box and I just like, I'll like pick up the box and I'll set it on the desk and I'll sit at the chair, like at the chair at the desk and get like comfortable. And then I'll be a couple minutes, guys. And I'll take 5, 10, 15 minutes and everybody else can go off do something. And I'll take time to just go through and cycle through the numbers and listen for the kid.
You'll be doing this for a little bit.
All right. I'm down. This is what I'm doing.
Right.
I rolled a 28.
Mm-hmm. Sorry,
I think Alicia's microphone was possessed by bees.
Alicia,
I'm also just
did you
thinking.
go
What?
swimming? Did you go swimming?
No,
It's okay. Your
I don't
mic,
think so.
your
It just
mic-
stopped.
your-
You're still good.
Your mic just started going.
Oh yeah, I think it's on its way out.
Oh, that sucks.
Don't worry, mine too, bud. I'm trying to think how much that would work and how much you. Sorry, because this is also I'm just thinking about the lock itself. Okay. No, I'll figure that in a minute. All right. Anything else anyone wants to investigate in this room? And by that I mean the two things people are standing on.
Yes, of course. The broom.
I'm just saying. Do you want the broom or the thing of arrows?
As the person who hasn't investigated anything,
Go for it, Nora.
can I analyze the shit out of that broom?
Knock yourself out.
Cool.
I love that you chose the broom instead of the arrows.
Well, arrows are fucking arrows, alright?
I could use them for my short bow.
That's true. Nora smashes people first.
I am missing one arrow because I shot it at that giant beast thing and never got it back. So I'm down to 2 arrows, which sucks, but whatever.
Yeah, well, I don't have a fucking bow. You snag those. What was I supposed to roll? Fuck.
Investigation.
Thank
If somebody
you.
wants to snag them for me, I can't do that because Spoons is canonically busy.
Okay, yeah, sure, I'll do that. Yeah, it sure is a fucking broom. What if I made a cry roll?
Yes, please, actually.
Okay.
It's a mimic.
As you inspect this broom, you look at it and you actually notice this was a handcrafted gift with the just a loving note on the side.
Off.
A handcrafted broom from the, you can tell from the lover of whoever wrote that note.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Real.
Nora's experiencing emotions.
I believe you.
Do you want
I
me to
believe that
describe
you had
this?
that all written down.
Oh yeah, I totally wrote that all down. Yeah, go ahead.
It sounded like you were reading it.
Sorry. Okay. So Nora is looking at this and she picks it up, runs her fingers over it. Genuinely is inspecting it like she's expecting it to not be a broom.
Hold on.
She's doing this as sort of like a sensory memory kind of thing. Like she's trying to think to herself, oh, like, can I, like, ever since she had that cartoon memory, she's been internally obsessing over it. And she's trying to see if she can get anything out of it. And it's not really coming to her, but the idea that someone put love and care into something so menial, so trivial, the idea of, doing the mundanity, the simplicity, the living your life with someone. And she looks around at the other people in this room and she feels so cripplingly lonely because she knows them, but only through the circumstances of violence. And she looks at Prince, who's just this motherless, fatherless little boy who's got shit wrong with him. And everyone else who can't remember anything. And Alli, who basically gave her a name. And she just feels extremely hopeless and heartbroken. And she starts to cry.
I'm gonna give you an inspiration point for that because that's good broom role play.
Thank you.
I love this broom roleplay. It makes me so sad.
Let's go.
I can go on about how Nora said any day of the week. Fuck off.
I
All
have
right.
a question.
She takes the broom also.
Is this a pool table? Right here?
Huh?
Is this a pool table?
That's a rug.
Oh.
That's a rug at the floor. That's like a welcome mat.
I was
covered in
excited.
dust.
I was excited. I was pool table.
I'll be
what's
sitting there
down
like,
here?
I want to play.
Really great feng shui when the pool table is directly in front of the door.
That's like
I
that's
didn't
like
see
a
the
fucking
doors, to be
Ledkin's room.
honest.
All right. You can head upstairs.
That's some shit I would do.
Mm-hmm. I'm going. Give me. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, boop.
Did Nora take the broom?
I did, in fact. I'm adding it to my sheet.
Very good. Just want to make sure. Good.
All right. I'm gonna yoink you over. Here. I'm gonna gesture. It's over that way. Oof. There you go. You're at the top of the stairs.
Hold on. Is this a skateboard?
It's a fucking piece of moldy bread. What are you on about?
It looks like a skateboard. It's a pretty big piece of bread.
I'm not seeing whatever the fuck everyone else is seeing. It's gone completely black.
What's in this?
I've spent a lot of effort on that fucking moldy piece of bread, asshole.
It's got
No, I'm
like a
putting this
little
entirely
design
Look at that.
on
Look at
it.
that. Look
No,
how
I
much...
see the skateboard. I see why Ben thought it was a skateboard.
That is a moldy piece of bread.
You know, maybe I need to find the trucks
I
and
can't
wheels
see
and other
anything, but I
parts of the
still did it
campaign.
again.
You know.
All right, you're just skateboard obsessed. All right, I put effort into that. Okay, I don't know if you've seen what moldy bread looks like. That's a good piece of moldy bread.
I believe
right,
that you meant it as moldy bread. I'm seeing the moldy bread. But...
Can we take the moldy bread?
Sure, but also you can do, and anyone else who wants to can come up here and do investigation around.
Let's do it. What's in these barrels? That's 15.
It seems in the first two barrels, the first barrel that you open, which is the one sort of standing upright, you open it up and you immediately get hit with a sort of stench of decay, and you would notice that it is full of what probably used to be some wine, has kind of evaporated away after time and time and time, and now is left to a small kind of sludgy puddle at the bottom of decayed old wine. As there is also a full wine bottle behind you. I'm just going to give you this investigation check on the room because it's good enough.
Mm-hmm.
The other barrel that is tipped over, there are large holes kind of almost that appear to be bitten through the bottom of it. That it's empty. There's nothing really in there. As well as there are some clothes on a clothesline behind you.
Sorry.
There's a pair. There is a sort of nice white shirt, which is dusty and, but secondarily, there is a pair of pants.
I look at those, and then I look back at the barrel. Let's play a really fun game, guys.
Also, out of curiosity, what color are the pants?
Brown.
Also,
I thought you were talking about green. The bottle is green. It's glass. The glass is
no.
green.
And,
What's the fun game we're playing?
Who wants to be the second player?
Yo, I'll play.
I'll let Alli go. But
right.
I just wanted
Even
to ask,
or
are
odd?
these clothes also made out of human skin and hair?
You know what?
No comment.
Even.
Yes.
Awesome. All right.
Here, I'm gonna pull Alli upstairs.
No. Alli doesn't need to watch this. This was a question for the players.
Gotcha. My bad.
No. Alli wants to go upstairs.
I've been standing on the stairs for that exact reason.
All right. I'm gonna.
As you're doing this, the other people are gonna come upstairs.
What you
drink
doing?
what's in the barrel.
I'm gonna have.
Yo, you're drinking barrel juice? Yo, save me some.
I'm drinking barrel juice.
You come upstairs and you see Obi a full bottle of wine beneath them, a pair of pants in one hand, and a barrel in front of them.
I didn't pick up the pants. I don't care about pants. I don't need them.
Oh, well, never mind then. There's a pair of pants.
Yo, share what's in the bottle. I want some juice.
So I drink what's in the barrel. What
Jesus
what
H.
do you
fucking
need from
Christ.
me? What do you need from me, DM?
Constitution saving throw.
Awesome. I'm testing my limits here.
I can tell.
Obi is not going to die to one of Liz's amazing fantastical monsters. Obi's going to die of food poisoning.
No.
Alone in an attic of food poisoning.
No.
This is
What do you
actually-
mean? I'm here too.
Also, this is not
The
an
8-year-old
attic,
can
this is
watch.
actually an open space where you can look out upon the rest of the town.
That's 15.
Uh-huh.
That passes.
You sort of reach down and try to scoop up a little bit into your hands. You sort of cup your hands to drink a little bit. It's very viscous in its consistency, and you sort of drink it. It's more like a slime as it just kind of slides down your throat. It is foul. It is gross. It is sour. You stomach it.
I think it's pretty good.
Really? Can I have
You guys want some? I think I'll call this jungle juice.
jungle juice?
I love that, actually.
I don't know what a jungle is, but I
Jungle, yeah.
pass it over.
Dude, I'll give you this one. I don't care. I won't hurt you for that one. That's a good bit.
All right.
Yeah. Anyone who wants to can make their Constitution saving throws.
And I am going to pick up the bottle and the bread.
Moldy bread and bottle of wine. Anyone who wants to can make their. Nora, do you want to drink some barrel juice?
No, and in
It's called
fact,
jungle
I'm going
juice,
to
Liz.
put.
My bad.
I am going to put a hand in front of what the fuck is his name? Prince, just over his stomach, like you know when your mom stops the car really fast and she like sticks her arm out to become a
Whoa.
seatbelt. I don't know, that might be a me thing,
Yeah.
but like,
No, absolutely.
Don't worry. Prince did not come upstairs.
okay, good. I just do
But
that
Alli did.
anyway, like subconsciously. I'm like, no.
Can I share an anecdote?
Sure.
So
I don't think
I've
there's
never
any
had-
antidote for this.
I've never had a parent do that, but when Cora and I started dating, they would do that when we would stop the car, and I thought it was so sweet. And they said, "It's not because of you; it's a reflex I got from door dashing."
That's so romantic.
Right? Anyway,
I was just
thank
calling
you.
you a snack. Oh, that is cute. Okay. All right. Cool. Alli,
That's a good Constitution check.
Alli, you reach
Right?
down into this barrel of jungle juice, and you sort of dip your fingers into it, and you sort of pull back, and there's sort of this stringy thing. It's almost connected, and then you sort of pull up, and you sort of. I'll have it. Do you want to drink some, or do you want to taste it?
I'm gonna lick it.
Okay. You lick your fingers, and immediately everyone up there, which is Nora and Obi, watch as Alli's face just contorts as if she just licked the most sour thing imaginable. Like her lips pucker and just kind of, ooh, it pulls back.
Oh, you know what it is? Have you ever seen that video where a baby eats like a jalapeno,
Yes,
but it
also-
keeps trying to eat it?
Also, I need you to take 4 points of poison damage.
Perfect.
I hate this fucking Nora had like a minute. She was like 6 seconds ago. She was like, "Man, I really don't know these people, and I still feel so connected." Now she's like, "I fucking wish I were dead." I'm gonna. Can I make another cry roll?
I go downstairs and I say, "Hey, who wants some jungle juice?"
Wait.
jungle
Okay,
juice.
so I fail. I think she glares at Obi for a second, thinks she didn't do it right, and does it again.
Okay, cool. Anyone who wants to can come upstairs at this point and walk in on a puckering-faced Alli who has tears welling in the eyes, kind of streaming down the cheeks. Then there is Nora who is fully crying, just standing here on this sort of on this open sort of flat rooftop as as Alli then reaches down, sticks her fingers in, and is going to try to lick it again. Make another Constitution saving throw.
Can I just like come up
Can
the
I use a
stairs
reaction
Can I just
to make
you
that
can-
not happen?
Can I just
No,
like come up the stairs
no.
to witness this?
Can I
Spence
use a
just
reaction
witness
to
this?
make that not happen? To make it not happening not happen.
So you're basically
Are we slap fighting right now?
there's a slap fighting with someone who's crying. There's someone who is tearing up, who is drinking the jungle juice. This time, you sort of, as it kind of, you puckered as you licked it, kind of, you're coughing up a little bit, and like a kid who is attempting to seem cool after drinking alcohol for the first time in front of their friends, reaches down to drink a little bit more. As you reach down, slurp up a bit, it's just as foul and nasty this time, but it doesn't physically hurt going down because you more swallow it directly without letting it really touch your tongue too much, without it letting your taste buds enjoy it to the full extent.
Who else is in the room right now?
Adam,
anyone who wants to be.
I would like to witness this.
Yeah.
You can go. You can just go upstairs.
would you?
Can I lie to Spoons and say it's delicious?
Yes, make a deception roll.
With advantage.
Or the-
Can it be with disadvantage? As I watched you literally take damage.
No, but
So it'll.
you
be a
weren't there
straight
for the
roll.
damage.
I'm making
You were
another
not there
goddamn
for the-
cry roll.
You weren't there for the damaging part, but you were there for that part where you watched it.
oh yeah, 20.
So it was with a disadvantage. Then it was given advantage, so it's just a flat roll. So that's just a flat nat 20. So
20.
seems pretty good. It's jungle juice.
Cool. Yeah. Can I look into the barrel?
Yeah, and you see some ooze.
It's
It's
almost
like
like
purplish.
jam.
Yeah, it's actually pretty
You should
tasty. You know,
put this
it looks a
on.
little like off-putting, but once you put it in your mouth,
Wait,
party.
Can I have that moldy bread that you're holding?
No, we gotta
I
save
have
this
the
for
moldy
bread.
bread, don't I?
Okay, we're saving that for later. Alright.
No, I'll give you the bread. I hold
You
out
rolled
the
the natural
bread.
20. Fuck it. Yeah, Spoons is gonna take a little like kind of like a wine connoisseur. Just take like a little taste. I'll make
Like
it
a sommelier.
Gonna dab it in there. Okay, cool.
You know, it spins the barrel to sniff it.
Make a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Nora's just looking on in
11.
horror.
All right.
That's a natural 20. I can't not drink it. I don't want to,
Okay.
but I can't not with a natural 20. I gotta
All right.
feed into the chaos.
You. With an 11, you reach down, you sort of dab it in there real quick, and then just take a quick nibble. And you get hit with a wave of flavors. First, it is the sour, pungent, gross ass jungle juice, and then immediately it's this sort of almost bareness from the moldy bread, and then you sort of feel the moldy bread on your tongue.
Oh, I'm not eating the moldy bread. They didn't let me. So it's
I
just
gave you
the-
moldy bread.
Oh, did you?
Oh yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'm eating the moldy
I thought
bread.
I'd had it, but Nora has.
God damn it! You guys are gonna kill me. I thought you wouldn't let me take it.
Cool. So.
Okay.
So I need a second Constitution saving throw while I roll damage for the jungle juice.
Please, 6.
Cool.
It just killed me already. I feel like that's I feel like Spoons does the thing where he stands there for a moment, taking in the flavor of this jam, and then just kneels over automatically, and it's just like in a ball on the floor.
Cool. I'm saying this. One, you take 5 points of poison damage.
Awesome.
And you, overwhelmed with this, anyone can try to do something to stop this. You are facing over the barrel and you're about to vomit.
Okay.
I snatched the barrel. You will not be messing with my jungle
Dex
juice.
save.
You said this was like a balcony, right?
Cool.
cool. I'm going over the side of the balcony. Yeah.
Cool.
Like this is like some sort of ship that I am.
Yeah. Obi,
No.
you're fine. You're able to pull it back.
24.
Because Spoons is also making a roll. Oh yeah, with a 12. Oh yeah. You're able to save it as Nora, you sort of dip out of the way and let Spoons just run.
No,
straight
I
down
was
the-
bursting into tears. I wasn't fucking doing
Oh,
anything.
never mind. Well, you can cry all you want as Spoons runs up next to you against the balcony and vomits over the side onto the sloped roof, and then you watch as the sort of viscous mass of moldy bread and jungle juice sort of it almost like rolls down, and then you watch as it and then hits the ground as you all hear this as it hits the ground below. And then you all watch as Prince takes a little step out to like look at what happened.
No. Can I cover his eyes?
No. Everybody else just starts screaming. No.
I would like to give an assist on the eye cover check.
No, Prince is downstairs.
Oh, thank
Oh
goodness.
God, fucking
Prince
Christ.
is downstairs.
minute,
Adam
I'll
is also
check.
downstairs.
Adam came upstairs. I
Oh,
God
you were
damn it,
upstairs.
Adam.
I posted the meme. My little guy, the apple, is in the upstairs area. Yours is the one that's downstairs.
Oh, you're right. I forgot.
I mean, technically, you did also.
I'm
you
sorry,
did
I'm
also
all
do a bunch of-
zoomed in. I forgot to move my little guy.
It's fine.
so-
You were upstairs. You drank that shit. There's no going back.
Yeah, no.
It's true.
I drank that shit.
It's true.
Cool. I'm gonna have Prince make a stealth check because he wants to stay stealthy out here. Because close enough.
While we are making the most noise possible.
All of you see this as Prince sort of curls along the side and then sees that, and all of you watch this as Prince sneaks there. You watch as Prince gags a little bit, covers his mouth, and then quickly and as quietly as he can, failing much more so in the second half, quickly bolts back inside and then hides in the same corner again.
I go downstairs
I love
carrying the
that.
barrel.
Nora, no, fuck you. Nora's booking it down the stairs.
And I
Fuck you,
say,
dude.
"Hey, Prince, we
Do not
should
talk to him.
play."
Do
Come
not talk
on,
to
what
him.
did we do?
Obi, you are Obi. Hey, do not say words.
I'm actually gonna also I'm gonna do this real quick. Yeah, anyone who has a passive insight of over 7 can tell Prince is attempting to steal himself in this moment and be like, like he did not just see the grossest thing imaginable.
Would you like some jungle juice?
Obi, I
What-
swear to God, you shut
what-
the hell up right now. Do not do.
Okay.
Just because you
Hey,
can't
hey,
handle
look at me,
your
look at me.
liquor.
Look at me.
Does
That's not.
not mean-
He's 12.
Everybody
I'm
shut
not
the
letting you
fuck
give
up.
him liquor.
Oh yeah, no, the 12-year-old is too young for it.
Wait, did you? Oh, wait, you drank that. Oh God.
Look at me.
I leave you all alone for like 2 minutes, and suddenly
Obi made me do it.
Alli was very
I
persuasive.
recommended it.
Prince looks at Obi and then we'll look at Nora in this moment. Yeah.
Okay. Our friend drank some very, very interesting juice. Then our other friends drank it, and one of them got really sick. But nobody's gonna hurt you, and you don't have to drink it. And all of that stuff outside is just vomit. Okay? Are we all caught up? We're good?
I think it's more than just.
You should totally try it though.
You should.
No, you shouldn't. Come here, honey. And then she like gives him a hug.
Good.
Prince will hug you back, but while hugging you, will sort of like tilt his head over the side and like look back at Ovi and like look at the jungle juice. And I'm going to roll a.
So it was a cry check.
I'm gonna have Prince do an investigation check to see if it's something which is edible.
No, fuck, no.
That's pretty bad.
It isn't. Prince will be like, oh, maybe later. And then you watch as Prince's eyes like roll back for a second as he remembers what he just witnessed outside. I don't have much of an appetite right now. Maybe later.
Aww. That's unfortunate.
Can I give him disadvantage on this roll by
don't.
drinking more myself?
I think I am just going to leave the room. I think Smooth at this point just walks out. He's like, I'm
Cool,
not.
alright.
I'm leaving.
I am going to end this campaign now by killing all of you if you do that shit again.
Damn, I'm gonna murder an 8-year-old? You're cold.
Fuck, that's gonna make me do a real life cry roll. Don't make me think about that.
Alright, I'm not gonna make you do advantage on give him advantage or disadvantage on that, because he is holding off for the moment, as he is not in a state for that. He personally, you can tell Prince does not think it is toxic, but is not in the mood for anything like eating wise.
I'm also carrying the regular bottle of wine. That's for
Gotcha.
me later.
Wait, when did you get that? I'm sorry, I missed that.
No,
Wait, what's
don't
that?
worry about it.
That
I
was
don't.
what we were
I don't have
supposed-
it.
That was what we were supposed to grab. And then Jungle.
I
just-
was
Jungle
distracted for some reason.
Ah. What do you mean for some reason?
It's tucked in my waistband.
Cool.
You're carrying it like a fucking Glock.
I got that.
The hell is that thing?
Sorry. Okay. All right. I will say. By the way, Spoons. As you did pick that lock and open that thing.
Thank you.
You found a intricately carved necklace in there.
Cool. I'll put it on,
Cool.
I guess. I don't know.
All right.
As this is happening, does Adam see Spoons with the necklace?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you can see that.
Technically, I would
What
have
are
put it on before going upstairs, so I was going to get through that entire experience. Yeah.
All of you are now witnessing this as has a. It seems almost like a heart, not like a heart shape, like a heart, like a human heart, and it sort of has these twisting barbs of. I forget the term of what they are, and my brain is only thinking about the fucking Binding of Isaac item. Jesus crown.
Crown of Thorns.
Crown of Thorns.
Crown of Thorns. Yes, that's not Blood of the Martyr. That's the item. Those are sort of wrapped around the actual heart itself, as you're wearing this, and it has these intricate, small little red beads along the actual chain part of the necklace.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is it magical?
Nice.
I don't know.
Make an Arcana check.
Yippee.
Yay! I love Arcana.
Are you not excited by the proposition of an Arcana check?
8. Or 11. Sorry.
I mean, doesn't seem it. It seems like it's just an intricately carved necklace.
Cool. I get some cool bling out of the experience, and that's it.
Can I roll Arcana?
Sure.
I've got magical capabilities now.
Yes.
Noise.
What do I?
The fuck do you think?
I mean, it's one higher. You never know.
It's
I
an
mean-
carved wood necklace of a human heart covered in crowns of thorns.
I don't know.
So
Can I
who
take a
wants
look
to
at
put
it?
on?
Yes, you can. Also make the Prince make one at this point.
Might as well. Just an Arcana check, right?
The Prince doesn't see shit.
Come on. Nope.
Prince second out of 14. So Prince sort of stares at it for a little bit, but shrugs after a little bit, and then he goes back to looking outside.
Can I wear it? Can I see it?
No.
It is
Sorry.
really, it is around Spoons' neck, and I will
Oh.
say,
Yeah, I'll
Nora-
show
trust
it
you.
off if somebody wants to look at it, but I'm gonna keep wearing it.
Nora, you're looking at this, and you noticed when Spoon's you remember back to, because you saw this during the entire time, so while all of that was happening, now that you actually get a proper look at it, you notice around one of the rings of the thorns, there's 3 of them that are wrapped around it. One of them, as they are pierced into this heart, it seems that it's dripping a little bit of like this black ichor, very, very barely.
Hey, it's more the yeah.
It's more of what?
Look,
More what?
there's more goop.
Goop.
It's
Where?
for everyone else, it's very hard to tell, but now that it's pointed out, you can sort of notice just a tiny little droplet. It's barely anything.
I
and-
touch it with my finger.
Paint or something?
Cool, you touch it with your finger.
I sincerely
and I
got it.
lick
It looks like that stuff that Obi drank.
And I lick.
Cool.
It's
Constitution saving throw, and I'm gonna.
No, don't lick my heart ooze.
All right, I'm gonna make a
I
cry
already don't
roll
have
here.
one of them, you fucking dumbass. Let me
Cool.
pretend to have a heart.
Prince begins to sob very silently.
I take his fucking
Okay.
hand immediately and just, like pull him into my.
You okay? Okay.
It's okay. It'll be fine. I promise you. It's just he's weird. He's really weird.
Why does he keep eating everything? Why this is?
He's like a toddler. He explores the world using his mouth.
I am a very large man.
I mean, I tried following suit.
We're
Kinda
literally
gross.
traveling with children, and Obi seems to be the worst child out of everybody.
I am a very large man.
You hear that, Obi? I'm a better behaved child than you.
Edible.
Obi,
Let's all play. Let's maybe play the quiet game for a minute. Let's just.
No. Sisters used to play that with me at the church. That's not a game. That is a manipulation tactic. I will not fall for it.
Fine, then just straight up shut the fuck up.
Well, damn. That's rude.
Damn, Nora's kind of mean.
My feelings are hurt.
Okay, no, fuck that. No,
They're gonna make her cry again, guys.
She just told me to shut the fuck up.
What? I don't know.
Everybody.
Maybe you could consider it.
Hey,
I'm doing
What
that
we're
with
not gonna start-
disabilities also.
we're not going to start doing is yelling for everybody to shut the fuck up. Let's keep going. This is going well.
Nora
so far.
fucking turns to Adam and snaps at him like, "Oh, you think you're fucking in charge right now? What the fuck did you? No, everyone just drank goop. Look at this. This is weird. Is everybody just fine with this? Why is everyone fine with this? Why is everyone acting like this is fine? Why is any of this fine? It's not fine.
Is there supposed to be something that is fine?
Well, I mean, can we just all like acknowledge that that something is very, very wrong?
Nora.
I try
Like
not to
in
think about
general, or
Can we just say it out loud that something is wrong?
Something is wrong.
With the
It's
world,
something is
with
wrong.
us, with how we got here. Well, okay.
well, I don't really know anything about where you guys came from, but this is just kind of how the world is. If this isn't how it's supposed to be, I don't know any better.
But it feels right to you. This feels comfortable. This feels like what you're.
This is all I've ever known, lady.
I'll say this, Alli. It does not feel comfortable. Obi is still somewhat of an oddball, even in this world.
Okay, well, licking random goop and then telling other people it tastes good, it's kind of fucked up, man.
Well,
What's going on? What? Why? Why is any of this happening to us? Why are we
trying to
still
make the best
here?
out of a bad situation?
Spoons,
Trying to think about it.
Spoons, by the way, can I get a perception roll? Because you did walk outside first.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, there's not really a way out of here unless you believe those
It's like a lot
folktales.
of noise.
18.
Nora has gone full breakdown. I was saving it for a 20, but no, she held it in twice.
She held it in twice.
With an 18. Ooh. You, as you sort of exit, catch out of the corner of your eye a bit of movement as the door to this larger building kind of flutters a little bit.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's it.
As Nora's having their
I'm not going to say
breakdown,
anything just yet because Nora's having a breakdown and I don't want to overwhelm her.
I reach my hand.
Don't you dare! Ben, I swear to God.
Ben, don't do this. I can't.
Please don't tell me you're going to do what I think you're going to do.
We can't help character Nora if you break them right here, right now. She doesn't deserve this.
I will say,
She did say shut the fuck up to a child.
More juggle juice.
yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, Nora.
Can I shoot the barrel with guiding bolt?
You can, but also Nora, make a wisdom saving throw real quick for a sanity check.
Oh, that's horrible.
Absolutely, I would love to.
Oh my god.
But do I have to roll to hit the barrel?
Yo!
You're able to still yourself as you, the absurdity of the moment and the overflowing emotion sort of takes over as your mind doesn't fully process everything as you're just trying to understand and get by in this small singular moment. And I will say,
What was that for?
What was the con check? Because I didn't drink for juggle.
cool. As you went to go drink it, Alli did shoot the barrel with a guiding bolt.
Hey,
Out of curiosity, does it do any type of acid
Well, hold
damage,
on.
or are we good?
Well, hold on. Roll to hit my AC, please.
Yeah, roll a hit, please. Because.
As this happens, could I step back in the room and be like, hey guys, bad news, I think somebody hurt us?
As you say this, you watch as a guiding bolt just and then through the wooden wall and just pierces through it as there's now a small hole in the back wall.
I imagine that was where Spoons was standing before he went to go inside. Can we say that? I think Spoons just kind of looks at the floor.
I may.
I think this is when I would roll a cry roll. God damn it.
Immediately.
Cry rolls are by no means exclusive to me. While I am their inventor, you are welcome to make them.
Would you like to make a cry roll, Spoons?
Yeah, sure. Let's just see how much his mental is, because he's just trying to, like...
Alright, wisdom check.
Wisdom.
Or a cry roll.
Alright.
Just wisdom.
Alright, that's +3.
Juggle
11.
juice is the break.
I feel like...
The Alpha Abominations.
Obi is the breaking code. It's just you generally.
Nora
as a
still has
person.
more to say. Like, she's just, like, boiling.
I feel like I come into... Spoons comes in to deliver this news, sees this happen, looks to the fact that Alli almost shot him in the head, and just kind of, like, does the thing where he just, like, covers his face completely with his hands, and quietly just screams, just like... into his palms, because I don't think he cries as much as he just, like, there's so much has happened in such a short amount of time, and he is trying to move on because there's a bigger task happening here, and it's just not happening, and I think he just sits there and quietly screams into his palms.
This is
Oh, go ahead. No,
lovely.
Go ahead.
As Spoons lets us know that there is someone around.
I don't
and
know if
just
I let you know. I think I mutter out what is probably that, and then start to scream.
Adam is going to look back toward the others, specifically Alli and Obi, and just...
Did
I've
you?
got a pretty good mental right now. Sure, I'll go outside and check it out.
Mm-hmm.
I take the barrel.
Yeah, obviously you do. I will also say in this moment, Prince, Nora, you feel a squeeze on your hand as Prince sort of lightly squeezes it. Doesn't say anything, just sort of sits there with you.
She squeezes back.
All right, Opie, you can head outside. Go ahead.
All right. Let's roll. God damn it! Can I make an investigation?
Sure.
Cool. Cool. Still a 5.
Sick. I'm gonna set you outside. You weren't told exactly which direction, so all you know is it's from somewhere. It's either from one of the buildings maybe, or from the actual like elevator itself. You're not entirely certain what it is in this moment, where it came from. You just know that you were told that something was out here.
Yeah, I never really got around to telling you guys
Hey,
details.
The upstairs was like an open roof, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it was.
Okay, can I head back up there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool.
Mm.
I'm gonna look around the town from the higher vantage point.
There's not really much out there.
And I just want to get away from Nora.
Make a perception check.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, perception check. It's 26.
In this moment, you look around, and you do actually notice the fluttering, the slight fluttering of the doors themselves, as well as a couple of these like long spider webs which are strung between a couple of the buildings. And I will say you do notice. With a 26, I'm going to give this to you. You have about an hour left before it becomes nighttime. And you remember what happens when it becomes nighttime?
Yeah, I do.
While Alli is away from the group, what was Obi saying? Oh, just Obi was starting to talk to the others while Alli was taking the check. I just wanted to know what.
I was gonna say I didn't see anything out there. But I'll go hang out, I guess. And I'm gonna sit pretty much right in front of the door.
Okay. While this is happening, Adam is going to turn to the 2 crying party members and the remaining child and just close the door ever so slightly.
Can Nora, or not Nora, sorry. Can Alli come back downstairs?
Yeah, you can.
Cool. She's going to let the party know basically that it's almost nighttime. For upstairs, is it a door or like what is the situation?
It is just kind of open. There isn't a door.
Can it be blocked off?
I'm going to say this. Make a general investigation check. Anyone... yeah. Oh,
That's a 27.
I'm going to give this to you. Based off the fact that you are looking around and there's dust and sand which have sort of filtered through a bunch of the cracks in this wooden building, you can tell that this is probably not the safest place to be. But with a 27, because of how fucking good that is, you are aware of what the fog does to things. You're aware that it kills and it stops and nothing can really survive very well in it. And then you remember that tree, which is up on the highest roof of the tallest building. And you remember how when you looked to this town when the fog was happening at nighttime, what little you could see in the dark, it seems like most of the town was completely covered.
All right.
Most.
Elliot comes back down, and we need to get to the tree building now.
Okay.
Is this the tree building?
No, it's not. The tallest building with a giant tree on top. We need to get to it as soon as possible,
No,
or we will die.
I was asking above table.
No.
Where
That's
is
the
it
that's
exactly?
the. Here, wait. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of fucking.
Right. We can do that, and we can do it without making any more of a mess.
All right, there's the map of the town.
Great.
I put it in a text for VC.
Thank you.
That's what it looks like on the map.
Lovely. Okay.
Of course, no more noise. I do apologize. I was being childish.
You're fine. I think we all were.
Nora,
Let's go.
are you okay to go forward?
If I wasn't, what option do I have?
And Adam's gonna head out the door and start heading in the direction of the tree building.
All right.
You got a pizza here.
The tree building is this one up there.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, cool.
You saw, I will say, Spoons, you saw movement at that building.
Yeah. This one right here, right?
You saw movement over there. That's the tree building. I'll also have Prince. He'll walk and sort of squeeze the hand one more time. Sometimes you just have to do things while crying. You have to just do it scared. And the Prince will attempt to lead you to make sure that you get to safety. This Prince will swoop, head on up. I will.
All right. How are we doing this? Are we going in quiet or are we going in loud?
Give me 2 minutes to
Quiet,
Robin.
please.
All right. You first.
Try to be
then.
quiet.
All right.
Whatever it is, we just
Can
need to
I
get in the
stealth?
building.
Can I stealth?
Go ahead.
Oh, what? Hill? 1. 27.
Weighted ass dice.
Yeah, I know, right? Hey, I'll take a 27.
With a 27, you're able to be quite stealthy as you sort of walk into this thing. In fact, and you notice that the door has been completely busted in. And it appears that this is a smaller, almost... make an investigation check, actually.
Okay. What is my investigation again? Sorry, I forgot. 9. 19.
This appears to be some form of apartment building. These are small, little, cramped living spaces. There are doors here, which have large gaps underneath the door. And then there's also what appears to be scuff marks and a small trail of blood going up the stairs, as well as underneath your foot on the door itself, there is a small little footprint in blood.
I'll let everybody know this and kind of whisper the fact that I don't think we're going to be alone. But
Okay.
I'm going to make my way.
Doesn't matter if we're alone.
I'm gonna make my way
If we stay out
upstairs.
here, we're gonna die.
I'm making my way
Right.
upstairs.
Alright. I'm gonna enter the building. I'll also try to stealth.
As
My plus
We're-
1.
as we're beginning to stealth, Adam's gonna look
17.
to the door, and then look to Alli.
Do you think you'll be able to mend that later? We might need to seal the building.
We might need to focus on specifically one of the rooms. I don't know if we have enough time.
Okay.
That
And
door is in multiple pieces.
Adam is going to, as per usual, guidance, prince, and then stealth in.
Mm-hmm. Whereas the stealth check is a 12 instead. Hey, don't worry. All right. If you make your way and scroll over to the other, so where the rooftop was, because this is just where I put all the second floors, because I knew it was easier that way.
Fair enough.
I'll also just do this because it's easiest. There you go. All right. So as you creep up, following this trail of blood, with the investigation you did before, I'll let you just kind of keep it as you're going through this, because also that's, I'm assuming, your passive investigation anyway. You sort of, the blood seems dried at this point, as you can kind of peek around the corner and look to see what appears to be a door upwards, which does appear to be sort of locked at first glance, as well as you notice a body in the corridor covered in crystals, and you realize it is only the lower half of a body, just the legs.
Okay. Can I like go back and kind of like whisper and kind of like beckon one of our clerics who can put out the crystals?
Of course.
Kind of tell him, hey, crystal, can you put it out?
I'm on it. All right. Creating water.
All right. Francis is gonna step inside because outside is scary. Yeah, you can dampen it to the point where you could feasibly pass by it. You would need to cover your mouth and be very careful with it, but it's doable now that you've put out a lot of it.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Spoons, do you want to try to pass by it?
Yes. Can I put on my little cloth mask that I made as well, but I'll like hold it to my face just to be sure, make sure that I'm holding my breath.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw as you're passing by.
Okay. Boy.
I need to hit it with more water. I've got the slots.
I mean, you can only do so much to each thing.
21.
Quite easily, because it has been dampened so much, you sort of were able to cover your mouth and duck over and around. And you find yourself at this open hallway. You see a fair bit of light coming from this room, and
I'm gonna with
Yes,
my stealth check. I'm stealthing and just kind of pressing myself against the wall and slowly peeking.
You peek inside, and you see a large splattering of blood and crystals forming on that blood, as this room is just filled with smoke.
I'm immediately turning my head back and being all like kind of like waving over, but like come very carefully. I'm gonna pass that room. Fuck no.
All right. Yeah, Alli will make her way down.
Let me push in this door.
Gotcha. I need Alli to make a con save as well as you're passing by the crystals.
All right. Well, this is not gonna go great.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
All right. I'll douse this room in water.
All right. that room is basically completely put out at this point. And you notice here a large amount of papers on the floor, scribbled with ink and different things, a shattered desk in the corner. Would you like to investigate?
I would love to investigate. Not as good.
You kind of get distracted by everything that's covered in these, like, the same sort of cobwebs that you noticed before. Kind of avoiding those, you look down at the ground and notice actually these are half-written love notes.
Does it appear to be the same font as the one I found earlier? Same handwriting, I mean?
The half-written ones, yes. There are some that are fully written, which all do appear to be in a different handwriting. But the half-written ones are all, yeah, the half-written ones are all in the same handwriting. That's it. That's all that's really in that room.
Cool. Okay, I guess. Next one. Is this the other stairwell?
Yeah, that goes up.
Okay.
So you didn't actually have to pass.
I thought we had to pass. I didn't see that until right now.
I mentioned it.
Nah, fucking, it's fine. Alycia, why didn't you say anything? I'm gonna blame you. Blame push on this open door.
What do you mean? I didn't even see it.
You open.
I'm like doing multitasking right now.
You're fine.
You open
you're fine.
You open the room and see just you can do another investigation check if you want.
Sure.
Much better. In this room, you notice what appears to be some form of alchemy supplies, as well as these small little jars filled with random things and assorted human parts and strange liquids, as well as in the chest itself, as there is a chest in this room. You notice that there is what appears to be more of those alchemy supplies. A lot of them have been sort of molded over, but you're able to, with that 27, able to scavenge most of them.
Awesome.
So you get alchemy supplies.
Alchemy supplies.
As well as resources, random things, just assortment of stuff of alchemical things. I don't know how else to describe it.
All right. Let's head back, and then I'll kind of tell Alli, like, hey, I think we got everything from here. Let's head back. Carefully.
All right.
Spoons, you know that you could probably lift Alli onto your shoulders and then make it so Alli does not have to make a check.
All right. You want to do that?
Sure.
Uppies. Let's go.
Yeah.
You can give uppies.
Now let's do better fucking bench.
and then head on through.
Uppies does not go well.
As this time you don't have your hand to cover your mask, to hold it to your face as tight, because you're using both hands to more hold Alli in place than to cover yourself. You sort of and you just let out like one sort of cough as you make it to the other end, as there's a very light stinging at the back of your throat, but then it quickly fades.
Cool.
All right, and then I do need to make a sleight of hand check because this door is locked.
Let's go. I'm a rogue. I'm a rogue.
Your thieves' tools kind of, and then one of the bones itself snaps.
Shit. All right. Well, I know what I'm doing tonight.
Well, I've got one of my surgical things. Needles. Will that help?
Maybe. But did I manage to get the door open with a 13 though? I don't know.
No.
Alright, you
Actually,
take
no.
my needle, and I'm gonna just do this, and she'll cast guidance.
That
Mhm.
is greatly appreciated.
Mm,
Would have been more helpful the first time.
sorry, I wasn't paying attention the first time.
You're fine. I'll take that guidance. 22 plus
Mm-hmm.
D4.
This time, using the actual the surgical tool, you're able to kind of use the actual more well-made medical, the almost stronger stone metal thing implement as leverage to pop it open, and you can open the door, which leads upstairs.
Awesome, let's go.
Yeah, give me a minute.
At this point, I'm hoping that everybody else is following us up.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
So far, everyone else is just sort of waiting down there to hear what happens because you're stealthing it alone.
We're waiting for gunshots.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We love you very much. You need to give us the okay.
I'll peek my head down the stairs and be all like, "What are you waiting for?"
Aren't you guys coming?
Yeah, we're.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay.
Of course, yeah. And they will. I'm just gonna have to move Prince weirdly. Stairs.
I can't move any of my shit again.
I got you.
It's okay. We'll move you.
Thank
That's
you.
the
I
top.
am moved by your behaviors often. What
Well,
direction?
thank you.
What direction I am moved in? Depends.
Yeah, I don't know if it's darkness over there for you as well. Spoons, you come up to this top floor, and you notice that this is once again an open roof. It appears to be open to the outside at this point, and you can peer on out. I'm just going to reveal all of it because I'm lazy. You notice a telescope, a tree, and with a passive investigation of 19, you notice there's no dust or anything on the floor. It appears that whatever the fog or smoke is, it does not reach this area.
Yeah, I'll be all like, "Come on, everybody! Hey, what the fuck is this?"
Aren't I still on your shoulders?
Okay, yeah, Alli, you're with me.
Yes.
Hey, everybody else!
Yeah.
Mm. Damn it. All right. Up here you find there is a telescope, as well as some old. I'll just say this because it does not take that much investigation. Because with a 19 passive, I'll say that you kind of looked over this room real quick before everyone came up. There's some what appears to be smoked fish in a chest, or in a open crate, as well as a telescope and a large sort of tree which stretches up and acts as almost a canopy overhead.
I got dinner. I'll gesture to the fish.
Oh, yo, sick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now that I've seen that, I might be able to recreate some.
Oh, maybe.
What shot?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So now, as all of you are getting up here, you have about, I'd say, 30 minutes roughly before you have to stay up here for the rest of the night. If anyone wishes to do anything, or if all you are just going to wait.
All right, last call. We all ready to sit tight for tonight?
I think so. I've had
Oh,
enough
anything
activity
new?
for today.
No plans today.
Okay.
I would actually like to start recrafting with some of the leftover bone and stone, because because I've got some sharp rocks and stuff. Can I start recrafting some thieves' tools for myself for next time?
Yes, you can. Feel free to.
Can one of the clerics guidance me, please?
I was gonna say,
Sure.
I'm going to.
Thank you.
I'd like to. Yeah,
Yeah,
Adam
go
is
ahead.
going to guidance spoons, but additionally, he's going to dig out his bone dart and sort of pass it over.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know if the extra material will help, but bonus bone.
That's true. Thank you.
And
Did
I'm
you
just gonna
say
remove-
bone is bone or bonus bone?
I said bone is bone, but I think bonus bone is a lot more fun.
Okay. Mm. I forget what roll we made for it last time. I think it was a tinkerer's tool, or was it just? So it might have just been. God, I forget. I forget what I made you roll for crafting.
I also forget. Is it investigation or intelligence?
Intelligence.
Okay. Do you want me to?
So you make me use smith's tools.
Yeah. So it would just be. Yes. So it would just be a tool check. And I'm guessing you're not proficient.
I am proficient in tinkerer's tools.
Oh, never mind. Then in that case, you can add proficiency modifier and then add the D4.
All right. Cool. So that's my intelligence, proficiency, and a D4.
I believe.
Okay, cool. So that's a +6. I just wanted to be sure. Never mind. I'm not even gonna roll that D4. Never mind.
Oh dear.
You're sort of fiddling with these, and it's just every time that you're attempting to do something here, it just snap, and then you're like, okay, I'll grab another bone, start whittling it down, and then you start trying to whittle, and then you go a bit wide, and then I need you to roll just 1d4 for me, as you're getting fed up with this at this point, and then you sort of slice your finger very slightly as with the tools as you're just trying to fiddle with this. It just and it.
Shit. You know what? Okay.
Do you need some help over there?
Today is just not my day. I think I just need a nap. But yes, if you want to help
Okay.
with those tools, then by all means.
Sure. Worth a shot.
By the
I've
way,
got some extra
How
bone.
many arrows were there? Because Nora was gonna grab them for me.
Oh yes, you did
we
grab.
We just never. You never told me.
You got in total. You got 4 more arrows.
I'll take them.
Prince, while you're doing this, Prince is actually going to sort of, hey, Spoons, could I?
Yeah.
Can I look at your necklace?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll pass it over.
And Prince will pull it and then sort of start inspecting it. I'm gonna have him make a secondary Arcana check on it, because technically Nora also, if you want to make a second Arcana check on it, because you rolled above a 14, to see whether or not it was magical, and so you could tell it did have some magical essence to it. So you can make a check on it to see if.
Yep.
Don't worry. This is what Prince is for. God damn it, Prince. Or do you want to give Prince advantage instead?
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
because I feel like that is Prince is the magic boy.
Yes, I would like to do that. Yes.
My boy Prince. Princess Winter.
And boom. It's an 11.
It's better than a nat 1. You're able to make like at least you haven't seen these before, so it's kind of weird for you to do this. You've seen them.
I mean, I could kind of.
Yeah, well, you've seen them. You haven't crafted them before, so it's a bit strange. But you're able to make at least one solid set of thieves' tools.
Will that work for now?
I'll do the job. I have to.
Cool. I want to see if I can recreate that fish now.
Go for it.
And Prince is going to hand the necklace back over. I think it's magic. Or it is, but and will sort of outstretched hand pass it over to you.
Thanks. I'll take it back. Do you know what kind of magic it does?
Make an insight check real quick.
Insight. 19.
You notice a wave of fear and recognition kind of washes over Prince. Yeah.
How about, do you think I should continue to wear it? I'll trust your judgment.
And you watch as Prince takes a deep breath. It's similar to what I had in my ear.
Oh,
As
that's not good.
No, well, it has the ability of what that had. I don't know if it doesn't seem constant. Like it's always going, always and always and always.
But like it's sentient, like alive?
No. Like you can read thoughts and hear inside people's heads.
Really? Yo, it's on my head.
Okay.
And you have, now that it has been identified, you have a medallion of thought.
Medallion of Thoughts. Cool. Add that. Attune to it. Fuck yeah, why not? Use all one charge. Medallion. Sure. Cool. I'll keep it for now, unless somebody else wishes to take claim over it, but cool.
Nah.
Alright. Cool.
I'm pretty good at reading people. At least read their minds.
Fair enough. Well, I promise I won't try to read your mind.
I just told you to try it out, man.
Well, not yours. I was talking to Prince. Okay, sure, I'll read Alli's mind. I'll use a charge of the amulet.
Alli, feel free to DM whatever your thoughts are to...
Yeah,
because I'm guessing you are allowing it to pass, so you don't need to make the save.
Yeah.
Directly to Caleb.
You want me to DM the thought?
Yes.
DM me your stinky thoughts, child.
Okay, 1 minute. I gotta look up the lyrics of the song.
God
Okay,
damn it!
what song is it? Okay. Okay, normally when we do detect thoughts, my thought is, oh, keep it hidden and secret, but what the fuck are you doing? Hey, if I find out the things that you're doing is Mariah's Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You, I am smiting your character.
No, it's not that song.
Okay, good.
Just send me a link to the YouTube, to the Spotify link. Just send me the Spotify link.
Alright. And about this time...
Oh wait, no, don't.
Oh, Spotify?
No, I won't be able to play. I was like, oh, I'll start playing it, and then I'll get immersed. And then I went, no, I'm streaming. I can't play it. It's probably gonna be copyrighted.
You know what? My laptop isn't actually logged into my Spotify, and I don't remember the password.
What song is it? Just what song is it? Just say it at this point. God damn it. Just say it out loud. What song is this?
Nah.
Okay.
You want me to send the link? I'll send the link.
Guys,
Sure,
pull it up on YouTube.
Alright, in that case...
Doing so now.
As this all sort of dies down and you're all sort of nestled in for the evening, you hear the bells and the work whistles coming, now louder than before as you are much closer to the factory, as the plumes of smoke gather overhead and begin to waft their way down through the desert. And you all sort of tense for a moment as you wait, as the wave of it crashes into the side of the building and sort of billows up a little bit, but settles down quickly and is down maybe a foot or two below the side of the building. As it covers the rest of the town completely, the only other thing you can see is the very top of the tower of the central general goods store. That's all. That's really all that you can see. And so around you is just a large sea of red fog as night is now upon you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna attempt to make some food.
Like the
Any
top of the
suggestions?
general store is the same.
we have...
It's like
No. Because the top of the general store has, if you look at the picture of the actual map itself, the top of the general store has, like where you came out, right? That's a tower upwards because that's an actual building part. And then there's the roof that you stand on, which is down at that level. But then there is a roof that goes all the way up.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Also, by the way, Spoons, when you use one of the medallions of thought charges, now that you are attuned to it, you feel a wincing pain as the first set of crown of thorns grows and then impales the heart. It doesn't do any damage to you, but actually, wait a minute.
Yeah, you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'll DM you that. No, I'll DM you that. Okay.
Great, thanks,
no,
Bessie.
you do feel. No, I'll say this. You feel pain.
I feel pain.
Anyway.
It's like a wince of pain, followed by just the most drowning noise, and I think Spoons just kind of zones out for like a solid 3 minutes and just completely disassociates. Until the fucking spell breaks, and then he kind of blinks back to reality.
Oh, there goes gravity. Sorry.
There's nothing in there. Wow. There's no thoughts.
What did you expect?
Something.
An 8.
There's nothing going on in that head of yours. It's actually impressive. Like, I kind of want to read Obi's mind now. No, I won't.
Oh yeah, no, completely.
No,
do it.
No, I'm not. No. I won't do it unless I have permission. I don't want to.
Hey, Obi.
Breach on people's privacy.
Obi, can Spoons look in your head?
Hmm.
Can Spoons read your mind?
That's funny.
No, I can actually.
Can he try?
Do you want to?
I'm kind of curious to see what the fuck is your line of logic, but at the same time, if you don't want me in there, I completely understand.
I'd advise against it, but
No, advisal taken. All right.
if you want to,
I don't actually.
you have my consent, but also my recommendation not to.
Fair enough. I will not.
All right. And from here, what are the watches going to be?
Can I take a watch with Nora?
Oh, interesting. I was going to ask the same thing.
Shut up.
You guys.
I called
dibs.
We could do a trio. I'm just saying we haven't. No, wait a minute.
I'll stay up
That's
double.
all. I can watch by myself. I don't need supervision.
No, we
Yeah.
can't.
Don't supervise
What?
the child.
No, we need to supervise the child.
Prince.
You don't need supervision. I'm 8 years old. That's practically an adult.
Don't worry. The 10-year-old will supervise the 8-year-old. That's 18. That's essentially an adult together. Combined age.
Together, we are
Combined
adults.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Caleb, may I make a proposition for you?
Sure.
Shall we play above table quartz parchment shears?
No, all three of you can take a watch.
We could just take one together.
That's perfect.
Okay, cool.
You're
cool.
also like if you want to be alone with Nora, that is welcome. But I think it is funnier if you play Quartz Farmers here. You can do trio. It's
Okay,
everyone.
you know what? Let's do it for funsies.
I'll do it for fun, even if we don't abide by it. I'll do it for.
Oh! Sorry, I just read what Liz sent me. Ah!
Okay.
Sorry, that was the most like visceral reaction I think I could have had. Sorry.
You're so good. I have it typed in chat. I'm not looking at stream. When Liz says go, I will hit enter.
Yeah, do it in roll 20 chat.
Roll 20 chat.
Yeah.
Okay, roll 20.
All right, let me know when you're both ready.
Oh fuck. Never mind, I have to change it now. Okay. Okay, ready.
All right. Jegg, are you ready in roll 20 chat?
Are we doing rock, paper, scissors, or
Yeah.
golden punch or shears? Hold on.
It's actually quartz, but I'll take boulder. Okay.
It's either.
Okay.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
I love that you said you were gonna change it and you went with the same thing. I knew
So
it.
Caleb, obviously.
That is absolutely me. It's just
We can
Caleb.
still do a trio, but thank you for
So-
playing with
okay,
me.
thank you for playing.
It entertained me, so
We could do a trio. I think the 3 normal guys need to like have to sit down and have a conversation together.
normal guys.
4.
The 3.
I'm a normal 4. I'm a normal guy.
Obi, turn around and go sit with the 10-year-old. go sit with the 8-year-old right
just
now.
a guy.
No.
He behaves like me.
Obi, you have
when
been
I
downgraded to the
accidentally
children's
doubled
table
my
at
meds for a
Thanksgiving.
week and didn't know.
you don't get to call yourself an adult after today.
I am an adult.
Uh-huh.
So am I.
Uh-huh.
I'm simply.
The
I mean,
adult adult.
I didn't get sick from it, so how was I supposed to know it would be bad for your weak baby stomachs?
Wow, I don't know. Common sense?
I'm imagining this is all happening in camp, so Nora's
yeah,
just gonna go.
I don't know what that means. So
Yeah, I can tell. Wow, yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So just to be clear on the watches above table, we've got the trio, and then are we gonna do one with Obi and then one with the kids?
Yes.
I'll take last watch.
Yeah, I think the kids need to be in the middle first, AC.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, cool.
Of course.
This is a terrible idea.
This is a great idea.
What a wonderful idea.
All right. The people who are taking first watch, if everyone else wishes to calm down and sort of rest for the evening, you 3 can make perception checks. If you're lighting a light, it's normal. If it's without, then everyone makes it with disadvantage, or I mean, you have 3 people, so you can divvy up the advantage as you see fit, or the normal roll if you're not making any light. Which I'm assuming you're making light.
I'm assuming. I have a +6 in perception.
Yeah, and I'm giving you guidance, absolutely. So.
Oh, do you want me to make it? I was gonna give it to you. What's your?
Oh,
What's your
really?
perception? What's your perception?
I only have a +5,
Oh,
unfortunately.
okay,
I'm not
so,
proficient.
Yeah, I'll take it then. Sure. Nora, what about you?
The reading sheet, good. I've got a +5.
Okay, so I'll take it, and then I'll take guidance. So, am I rolling with advantage?
From me, yeah.
Yeah.
Liz?
Yeah. So you can roll with and what's the light source, by the way?
I assume that's
yeah.
Adam.
Adam will absolutely. Here's
Adam
the thing.
is
Let me
the
just,
light source.
if I just double check, a light is going to last for an hour, so I don't have to worry about doing that.
Cast light. Yes. You're good.
Yeah, cool.
You can cast light, and then technically, spoons can make it with advantage, and then if you just want to make one roll on your own because Nora is helping.
Okay, nice. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, and then don't forget your D4, of course,
Oh,
spoons.
yes, thank you.
Yeah, of course. I only got a 9, so we're gonna need.
That's gonna be a 14.
Great. All right. Go ahead. Take your watch. Nothing immediately appears to happen.
Immediately.
It seems you can't hear very much either. It seems because of the roaring cacophony of sound, which is the fog just billowing underneath you. It's a bit hard to make out any sounds. It's almost weirdly similar to a quiet screaming of the rapids of a river. If that makes sense.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Am I still really pissed off, or does anyone else hear that?
No, I hear it too, but I think that's just what the fog sounds like here.
Strange.
Mm-hmm.
Nora,
What?
things are really wrong and bad.
I don't want a lecture from you.
No. I'm telling you, I agree with you, and I'm sorry.
What are you even sorry for? I'm the one who blew up for no reason.
We're in an impossible situation, and you are reacting like a person should react. I'm not going to be upset with you because it's hard to cope. It's hard for me to cope. But at the same time, it's difficult when you have a group of this size
And Adam's going to look toward Obi.
and risks come up.
Don't be
But
rude.
I'm not.
Yeah, we can be a little rude. He can't hear us.
But the point is that I'm not going to throw Obi or the kids or any of you under the wagon just because we're in this situation. We're going to deal with it,
I
and
will.
we're going to survive.
Go to sleep.
I'd throw you into the wagon in a heartbeat, Obi.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do two things here. Nice! Nora does not cry, and she gives no further input.
If it's any constellation. That echo. Whose echo is that?
It's from Nora. Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm using push to talk.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. If it's any constellation, I'm sorry for today, and I'm sorry for finding you weird. You actually might be the most sane out of all of us.
You find me weird?
In the
You at no point brought that up.
Well, I guess somebody asked. I find everybody weird here.
What? What?
You...
Nora's like injured by this somewhat because she's like, I didn't know you thought I was weird until you told me just now for seemingly no reason.
Well, I mean, I thought everybody was horribly weird. I still do. But I don't know, you made a lot of good points.
If either of you are trying to cheer me up, you're doing a terrible job.
I thought I...
Whoops.
Sorry.
Oh, you're laughing.
No, that's me. That's me.
Okay, never mind.
Sad. We could have had a nice roleplay moment, but creator Nora had to be honest.
No, I'm gonna be real. Regular Nora is fucking seething. Regular Nora. Game Nora. I'm the fake one.
Yeah.
Why did I fucking name my character after myself?
It's crazy. It's so crazy. Man.
I'm not sorry I yelled at you, and I don't know why that's weird for me to say to you, but I'm not.
Don't be. don't expect anything from any of you. I find the way you go about situations, frankly, quite odd. But...
You know, you're not very nice. I try to be nice, but I blew up.
I think you are nice.
You're just saying a really mean series of things in a tone that feels like it's supposed to be calming, but really it's not. You just kind of feel like a dick.
That is the strangest I feel sentence I've ever heard.
I was trying, well, maybe I don't know how to be nice. I think I'm...
Yeah, well, it's very obvious I don't know how to handle my emotions. So...
fair enough.
I was wondering, do you guys think about, like, I think about it constantly. Do you think about what happened to us, about who we are, about, like, we have to be linked, obviously. We have something wrong with us in a consistent way. Like, I can't hear for shit, and Obi looks the way he does, and there's...
Okay, well, fuck you too.
Go to bed.
I don't actually know what's wrong with anyone else. I just know we're all supposed to have problems. Like, there are consistent issues between each of us, and they align in a strange way, and I don't trust where we woke up, and I feel like all I do is think, and my brain is so loud, and then I spend all day standing around waiting for someone to tell me what to do and crying. And I'm tired of it. And I'm tired of being the one who's trying to protect Prince right now because he doesn't seem to understand shit. And I'm too afraid to ask him because he's clearly traumatized. And Alli's fucking pushing back constantly. She acts like she's smart and she acts like she is. She deserves to. But she's kind of fucking mean.
She terrifies me.
I don't know if any of us are good people. I'm not sure if any of us deserve to, like... And Nora cuts herself off and is just like, it's... whatever. Never mind.
I do think about it.
All the time.
Then why don't we talk about it? Why does nobody say anything to anyone?
I guess it's because I don't know you. I don't know any of you.
Do you want to?
I think so.
I
don't know. I think my problem is that I feel like there's a giant metal wall between me and everybody else in the world. And I don't know if that's literal or metaphorical. And I've been trying to figure that out this entire time. I don't have an answer yet.
I'm grateful for you, Spoons. And Nora, thank you for watching out for the kids. I won't let you do so much of it anymore. You don't deserve the burden.
It's the only thing I'm good at. It's fine.
No, it's not.
You're actually quite a talented fighter. If not a bit panicked, but...
I don't know what happens to me. I don't understand it, why I cry all the time. I can't make it not happen. I try really hard, even if I focus on nothing but it. It's like this weird, fucked up thing. Like, randomly selected moments in which I just can't hold it together. And it feels like cosmic comedy, or like someone's making fun of me. Like my own body's betraying me. I'm doing it right now. I'm not even really upset. I'm just existing. And it makes me cry. And I don't know why. And it's kind of scary. And it's very embarrassing. And I keep doing it in front of everyone, and it makes me feel so weak. Obi looks like he could flatten a fucking building. Adam, you seem to keep calm, and you have the most understanding. Prince is a child, and I'm not going to judge him for that. Alli manages to keep her cool and also be incredibly fucking mean in terrifying situations. And she's lived this long in circumstances we can't even imagine or understand. Spoons, you have this miraculous ability to just get around shit. And I think if we weren't here, you would survive fine on your own. And I am just a crybaby who can hit pretty hard if she keeps her eyes closed and just fucking swings. But I don't like fighting. I don't know why I'm good at it. And I don't know why I cry. And I'm scared of that. And saying it out loud feels weird because I've just been thinking about that basically nonstop since I woke up.
Well, do you feel better?
I feel like crying.
It's okay.
Sometimes I feel better after screaming. Like earlier today.
I have a feeling that doing that would be detrimental to us, surviving.
Yeah. I don't know. There's so much happening all the time. Between the kids and the smoke and having to find our own tools and shit. I don't know, I feel like stealing and taking things is normal. To me. At least. But even I'm a little uncomfortable in this more specific crafting and survival. I don't feel like this is normal, I guess. But then again, I really can't identify what normal is. So, I don't know.
Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to ask, but wasn't really sure how to. Do you guys remember anything? Because I remembered something. I remembered something. It wasn't anything useful, but I remembered something.
What do you remember?
I remember being small. Like really small. I don't know how. But like makes me think of the other kids small. And I was watching some cartoon. Do you guys remember what cartoons are?
Not at all.
No.
They're like moving drawings that tell a story. And they have sounds in the background. You know when someone tells you a story and you picture it in your head?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like if someone drew all of that out and then put all of the pictures together one after the other really fast. And I was watching one of those on something. It was just like a square box. I mean, all boxes are square, but like I was just watching something, sitting there doing nothing, and I wasn't afraid. I don't know. I haven't been able to stop thinking about that either, but I didn't want to bring it up because I didn't really know if it was like relevant, and we're just trying to survive, but at the same time I have this weird fixation on remembering stuff, but do I even really need to? Because like if I remember who I am, I'm just gonna miss stuff, right? So what's the point in remembering if you're just not gonna fucking know anything? And oh god, fuck, I'm talking too fast. And she starts to cry again and just starts laughing.
Remembering things seems like a good idea if you ask me. I mean, I wish I remembered something, anything. I don't know. I don't remember things as much as when we're experiencing things. Sometimes I feel like things are familiar, I guess. But there's no memory behind that. There's no idea.
Is there what are we sitting on right now? Like, what's the texture of the flooring or whatever?
It is a sort of loose stone tile.
Is it dusty enough I could draw something in it?
There is a light coating of dust, but it is much lesser than anything below.
Okay, hold on. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Me?
Heads.
Okay. Nora very quickly takes her I don't remember if it's a long sword or a short sword. Takes her sword, runs her finger along the edge and starts to draw a cat, based on her memory. And with her own blood. And she's like, this is what I saw.
Hey,
Could I get a history check with disadvantage? Because you wouldn't be able to do it normally, but because this is an opportunity to, I need a history check from Jegg and Caleb with disadvantage, both of you.
Remember a cat. That's really interesting
10.
question.
Mm-hmm.
Nora's like putting her whole ass into this too. Like she's like like this is like when a little kid stops drawing like a little kid suddenly and they start weirdly drawing horses really well in like the 6th grade. She's like putting all of her energy into this.
Adam, this doesn't seem very familiar to you at this moment, but maybe it's because you're more concerned about your ally who just cut their finger. But spoons, you can't exactly put your finger on it, but it hangs a weird sense of familiarity in your heart.
Is that feeling. Again.
There's something to it. Like there's a word for it, I swear. I swear I know that there's a word for it. It's like just out of reach. It's so weird.
I think there's something missing from all of us. But I'd be honest if I wasn't afraid to figure out exactly what or who we were before coming here. Because if we figure that out, we're going to figure out who we were and how we ended up in this situation at the bottom of fuck knows what in the middle of fuck knows where. And by the time we figure that out, what if we don't like who we are?
I don't think that we have to be who we were. I don't know who I was. I'm not even sure that I liked moving pictures. I just know that I watched one. I know that now I like kids. And I like when I'm not crying. And I kind of like drawing that picture. I've been like making little pictures in the dirt and stuff, and that's kind of fun. And even if I find out that whoever I was hated all that shit, there's nothing wrong with change, right? I mean, if we can make this place that, in my opinion, is not a very good place into a better place, then, I don't know. I'm losing my train of thought.
can I see your finger?
Yeah. Nora extends her finger, and it is her finger. She didn't do crazy damage to it.
Adam is going to touch the tip of his finger to yours and healing word it. I know healing word isn't a touch spell, but just narratively, that's what happens. And the bleeding is going to cease.
This gay as hell, but also,
Maybe.
I
Sorry.
yeah,
No, sorry.
it's okay.
Gotcha.
I don't remember things like you two do, but I feel it.
And Adam, wearing his brown shirt, is going to roll up his sleeves to the part where it usually would be covered by the robes we've been wearing. And the tops of his arms, the musculature is heavily scarred. It's healed, but it looks like both of them got ripped up at one point, just below the shoulders. I remember this, and I think something similar happened to my throat at one point. It hurts to talk. It always hurts to talk. And I don't see pictures in my head like you do, but I feel pain. Sometimes I think of it as dying.
Do you remember what it felt like when whatever happened, do you mean?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't think we're supposed to be here. I mean,
I could have told you that for free.
Yeah.
I don't think we're supposed to be alive.
Could have told you that for free as well. She's trying to be lighthearted, but it's just kind of uncomfortable.
I try not to talk about it because I feel like if I think about it for too long, I'll stop moving. I think whoever I was before wouldn't want this. So that's why I try to take the lead when I do, because I don't think it's good for any of us to stop for too long and dwell on it. But I do think it's important to talk, and I think if it helps you, then we should, and we will. It's hard.
It's funny to want to talk when you can't really hear. And if it means anything, Adam, and it probably doesn't, but I don't know, maybe it's just a nice sentiment. I can hear you surprisingly well, considering the fact that I don't hear very well.
Well, I appreciate that.
Do you remember what happened to your ears? Like Adam remembers?
Yeah.
Or is...
This is really funny. I genuinely did not hear what you said. What?
No, it's in character. No, do you remember what happened to your ears in the same way Adam remembers what happened to his throat?
No. I mean, I don't think I've always not heard. I can feel the scarring, and she just kind of like turns her face towards the light and gestures. And I can hear certain sounds better than others. And hold on, I'm gonna roll for this actually, just as like a personal thing. Nora keeps herself in check about talking about her deafness. I can hear like some stuff, but not everything. And I feel like there's a time when I could hear everything, but I don't have that same kind of memory that Adam does.
It's just the sensation for me. I like your drawing, by the way.
Cry roll, bitch. Nora fucking burst into tears. It's so funny.
You know, if we actually find a journal that's not torn to shreds, we can make a sketchbook.
That would be nice. But this is what I'm talking about. I feel fine. And I'm just crying.
Okay.
I don't think it's bad that you feel emotions.
It's not what it is, though. It's different.
I know, but I don't want you to be embarrassed. You're treating the situation differently than we are.
I don't know. I'm very aware that it's not a thing everyone does, despite knowing very few. Well, I know barely enough people to count as an everyone. So.
I think we're an all right everyone.
I can definitely get behind that.
If we're talking about the injuries that I think we all have, I'll be honest, I didn't even think I had one until today. Till like 30 minutes ago.
What do you mean?
I think there's something metal inside me. And it
Oh.
screams. I don't...
You mean like the thing that goes off when it's nighttime?
Not exactly. There's like... When I detected thoughts on Alli earlier, I heard something. Like it hurt. Whatever this necklace is, it takes power from like the heart, I think. I don't know anything about magic. I'm bullshitting right now. But when it tried to touch mine, I just felt this metallic-y feeling and like something inside me cried. But it wasn't me. I don't even... This is gonna be weird. Can I lift up my... until this point, I don't think Spoons has checked if he had any scars.
Mm-hmm.
Can I, face away from them? But, can I, take off my shirt and see if I, have a scar on my chest?
You do.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'll unstrip, check out the scar, kind of go, okay, cool. That makes sense. Ta-da! Alright, my scar's on my chest.
Okay.
I don't know what mine is. It's...
I'll say this. If when you take off your shirt and you look at your chest, I'll say, Nora and Adam, you notice that there is a scar on the back of his chest as well, located around where his heart is.
You say the back of his chest. Do you mean
But,
like
like, on
his
his
back, his back.
on his
My
back,
back,
yeah.
my back, and my friend.
I'm tired. Fuck you.
But gotcha.
No.
Mirrored from the chest, but on the back.
100% genuine. I forgot the word for ears. Just nobody noticed.
It's how it be. Yeah, there's a scar on the back also around the heart area. And you notice the scarring seems a lot... Make a medicine check, actually.
Yeah, hey, medical professional, Adam, do you know anything about this or hearts?
Adam stares for a moment, and he watches his hand begins to glow as he casts guidance on himself. That's a 25 total.
I'll say it seems like based off of what you saw in the back and at the front, it seems like a large puncture wound, like something thrust and speared its way through Spoons. And the scarring seems very... With your medical knowledge, both of you, it seems as if it was... it seems very stringy in its actual composition of the actual scarring. It seems as if almost from one side to another was stitched, like a line of sinew just kind of... and there's sort of at the back you can notice almost like a small flare of where the skin and everything got burst outwards and then got simply stitched in place. And it's strange. And I'll say this, things need hearts to live.
Bones, you were hurt bad, like so bad. You absolutely needed surgery at some point, but I have a question.
Ask away. Not gonna promise I can answer it.
Can I feel your pulse?
Sure.
Bet your bottom dollar that there isn't one. Or if there is, it chugs.
What do I feel?
I already struggle to bleed, so we'll see if this is fun.
Where are you feeling for a pulse?
I think Adam is going to go for the neck rather than on the wrist.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, okay. Let me check. You make a perception check, please.
Yeah, absolutely. Guidance. Da-da-da. That's another 22. 23.
23. You put your fingers to Spoons' neck, and you sort of feel around. Instead of it being a constant, steady beating, it's instead much more similar to a quiet hum. And as you sort of get a bit closer, and in this moment of silence, you hear almost a quiet ticking sound. Do you put your ear to Spoons' chest to listen closer?
Yes.
I think Spoons, it's like gets a little bit more uncomfortable. He'll let you do it. You're doing some doctor shit, but he's like a little like uncertain.
Nora is starting to question whether or not she should be here for this part.
I think Spoons watches Adam does this, makes eye contact with Nora, and is like also equally like, like, please don't, please don't make this weird. Don't look away.
If Adam, through his peripheral, sees Nora start to scoot away without even making eye contact, he's going to gesture for like, no, come back.
Nora is like
That's
frozen,
worse.
eyes really wide, and I'm gonna make a cry roll for this.
Great.
I think Spoons just gets like a little like flustered and nervous.
I need you to make one more perception check for me.
Okay,
A
absolutely.
second one.
Which one of us, sorry?
Not you. No, you're good. I meant Adam.
All right, lovely. Hit me guidance one more time. 15.
I'll give you advantage because you're getting helped by the fact that Spoons is actively taking his shirt off and letting you. Never mind. Yeah, you put your ear to Spoons' chest and you hear that quiet kind of ticking sound that you heard before. It's more the quiet hum of machinery with occasional ticking. I'll give it to you because I'm feeling kind. Very, very subtly in the back, you hear slight gurgles and a pained, muffled scream. Just barely for like just a second, you to the point where you almost think you can hear it. And then it goes back to the hum and the ticking.
Adam's gonna pull back slowly. I have a question above table.
Mm-hmm.
Does Adam know what a clock is?
Didn't we see a clock at the other?
Yeah, clock exists.
Clocks exist. We saw one at the other town.
You're right. We were at the clock tower. What am I saying? Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Adam is going to look to Spoons, then look to Nora.
I think they had to replace your heart. Part of it. That's the metal that is your heart. You are... I don't know that it's all metal, though.
Checks out.
I did hear the
scream.
The scream.
Mm-hmm. I can hear it too sometimes if I just like if it's really quiet. But I just kind of thought that was normal. Starting to realize that's not normal.
Oh.
I thought not hearing things was normal until you guys started talking about shit, and I was just like, yeah.
Okay, yes.
I think yeah, no.
I was gonna ask if you wanted to listen, but now I feel like that would be offensive. I'm sorry.
That's very sweet. I'll just imagine the screaming, if that's okay.
You're good.
You are good at imagining.
That makes Nora blush a little.
Okay. Did we want to go to bed? Should we wake up the kids?
I mean, we have definitely talked in so.
I definitely feel like this should be the end of our
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Cool.
I think then Adam is going to go to wake up Alli and Prince.
I'll make sure.
All right, you two.
Dressed again before you wake up.
Of course, Adam's gonna wait. Adam's gonna wait.
Them to question anything that we did.
Nora would absolutely love to show off her cat drawing to the children.
Hey, look what Nora made, Alli.
Oh, wow! What is it?
It's a... Do I know what a cat is?
I'll give it to you. Yeah, you know what a cat is.
Yeah, it's a type of animal. It's a cat.
Looking at it, does it resemble anything I've seen before or heard of before?
Down here? No. Both you and Prince looks
Not even like a similar monstrosity?
Nothing you've seen is how I'm gonna phrase it. Nothing you personally have seen.
looks fuzzy.
They're very nice. Don't worry about it.
They are?
Yeah,
I'll take your word on it.
I promise. All right. Good luck on watch.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna get watch set up. And she casts light.
And Prince is going to help you. give advantage, because obviously.
Alright.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go with the 18.
Gotcha, great. You don't really notice anything at first. Hey,
Oh, you want to read that book? You might want to get some more studying in.
sure, yeah. Yeah, it sounds good. Prince's eyes dart and make a quick, just like look very briefly at the necklace that Spoons is wearing, then to Obi, and then we'll pull open the book and is going to actually first take a look at the scroll. I'm going to make an Arcana check. See if he does he. You see, as Prince sort of traces his finger along the runes and the circles of the scroll, which Spoons gave to him, and as it looks at it and just sort of glances over it, kind of looks over at Alli. Hey, Alli?
Yeah, it's
What does this say? And we'll hold up the scroll and point to some words which you would recognize in deep speech.
alright. Alli reads it.
Uh-huh. God damn it. No, where did it go? Where did it go? I wrote this down. This was important. Damn it. Ow. I swear to God. Whatever. I'll do it from memory. It simply says the words. The Eternal March. I'm trying to remember off the dome. The Eternal March which blots out the sun.
Alright. I don't know if that's supposed to mean something or not.
You see Prince sort of looks at it, kind of, and oh, wait. And then you see as he sets it down on the ground and then pulls out the spell book, and then quickly flips through some pages. I need to make a. And then we'll open up to a page a bit further in, and you will see, Alli, if you want to also look at this, you would notice that same exact line of text appears in the book. And there is an empty magic circle on that page.
Oh no, we're underwater again.
And Prince is going to attempt to copy down this thing into the spell book. Attempt is the keyword. As
Alli will guidance.
Mhm. As you're doing that and kind of focusing on this in the moment, also I need to make a wisdom save for Prince. Oh, he's fine. He sort of edges it out onto the paper and holds it up and seems very, very proud of his work in this moment. As you have just granted him a new spell as well as a spell scroll of, should I say, Nah, I'll keep it a secret for later. He sort of huddles it and holds it to his chest. Thank you. I couldn't have
No
done it.
worries. You'll need to become useful.
I know. I'm trying. I learned something that might be a bit useful.
What did you learn?
You watch as Prince walks up to the entrance where you guys came from, that leads downstairs, and kind of stretches out a hand and traces a line across the floor as Prince sets up alarm. I learned this a little bit ago, and I forgot I can do it. And it
Nice. That's gonna be a good one.
I know.
You guys will need that later.
You guys?
Mm-hmm.
What about you? What about you?
Oh, I've been thinking lately. I think I'm gonna try making a break for the exit.
Through, and then Prince gestures over to the large wall and sea of fog that is where the desert is. Like through that?
Mm-hmm.
No. And you see, as Prince begins to sort of panic, you can't do that. No.
Well, not now.
Okay. Good.
But soon.
Why? Do you want me to tell them?
Sure. After I made a break for it.
Keep it a secret. Oh.
Well, it's not really like it's gonna be a secret.
Well, after you do it, no, but before you do it. They might... I know. I don't know much about them, but I know that Adam or Nora would probably chase you.
I doubt it. They'd have to look after you.
You see the wave of guilt goes over Prince's face.
Don't feel guilty. They actually like you.
I like you. Well, you're just...
That's a lie.
You took some getting used to. You're better than father.
I had a sneaking suspicion that that's not hard.
It's not, but... You're not my least favorite.
Well, I'm glad about that.
I like you, though. I'd be sad if you left.
I need to be of use. You know? And I know that I'm not, well, the most likable of people,
Mhm.
but I could be useful that way.
You are
You heard Nora earlier. She was miserable here.
Yeah. I mean,
But if the exit's real, and I can clear a way, they can leave.
but you're just one kid. I know, I don't really have much room to be saying that, but you're just a kid. Shouldn't we
I
do
hate to
that?
break it to you, but I don't think there's going to be much resources to make it past being a kid.
I know, but we could at least try to go together. We could all escape.
Mm-hmm. Worth a shot. I'll ask them again.
I'll make sure to. I'll also help to convince them that we should leave.
Mm.
I don't like it here much either.
Yeah. Kind of makes you wonder if life is different from just being numb.
Yeah.
Is there something else? What else is there?
There's cat. And Prince will point to the drawing.
Yeah, I want to know what the hell that is. Do you think it's spiky? Or fluffy? Is it slimy?
I'm gonna bet on spiky.
Spiky?
Mm.
You think it smells weird?
For
Does
sure.
it make a rough sound?
I don't.
Or
I don't know. Most things I know either howl, scream, or groan.
or
So
cry?
yeah, so maybe a mix of all those. But if there's that up there, I don't know what else. There could be so much up there. That's not this. And you see as the smile fades very quickly from his face as he looks upon the sea of fog and smoke that surrounds you.
Do you think people are happier up there?
Yeah. Yeah, no, they have to be. Otherwise, no, yeah, they are. No, they have to be.
I hope so.
I want to believe
I
so.
wonder what can be found up there. Maybe a family of my own.
Oh, I mean, I don't really have much of a family anymore either. Do you want to find one together?
Definitely.
Can I call you my sister?
Yes.
Okay.
And you will be my brother.
Thank you, Alli. Thank you.
Thank you, Prince.
And as this is happening, you hear a light sort of noise coming from below in the fog. It was hard to tell at first because of the fact that maybe because of the fact that the fog itself makes quite a little bit of noise, but you hear like sort of a skittering sound.
Is it a sound that's coming up the wall towards us, or is it something I can leave alone?
It doesn't appear to be coming up at the moment. I will say, sometimes it does sound a bit closer, and Would you like to try to make a stealth check?
Sure.
All right, I'll make Prince also make one with his 0 modifier. Let's go, Prince.
It's okay. I've only got a +1. This is 16.
You kind of duck down and hide yourself, trying to almost hide within the roots of the tree itself. Prince tries to follow your example, and you can watch as he sort of sits there, and then trying to act like his favorite rogue does just as his favorite rogue does, and kind of sucks ass at hiding, and sort of just kind of squats in a corner, and then suddenly you hear the skittering stop. Then you hear as you slowly hear it climbing up the wall.
Can I shoot a guiding bolt over the wall real quick?
Yes, you can.
Beautiful.
Can I match that with an Eldritch Blast?
Fuck yes, you can.
Hey.
The 13.
That hits.
Let's see.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Second one doesn't hit. Or does it?
Gotcha. All right. All right. Roll damage.
Shielding. Okay, I think that's D6.
That's gonna be 5 force damage.
4D6.
Mm-hmm.
3, 4. Boom. 12 points of damage.
So in total, you all watch as one of those sort of spider-like creatures from before begins crawling its way up, its hands lurching over the side. As it sort of peers its head, as it begins to almost attempt to peer its head up, it immediately just gets blasted twice. Obi, do you want to roll that second one again, actually?
Sure.
Because it would have advantage because of Guiding Bolt.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck yes. And with all of these blasts just going boof, 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 you watch as its form kind of crumbles, its legs tense up, as it then and falls dead back out into the fog below. And as it hits the ground, you hear I need an active perception check because I'm saying this lovingly because your passive's not high enough, and I want to see if you could get it. So
I can definitely do my best.
You're the only person who I think could in this moment.
Can I guidance myself since
yes,
I'm
you can.
actively doing this?
Yeah, you can.
Fantastic.
Uh-huh.
I hope nobody minds me drawing cats.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
That's going to be 24.
You hear what can only be described as the pained cries of a mother. And with that, we're going to end session, and we can come back to this next time.
Aw.
Yay! Obi, sleep peacefully. Or not.
Okay,
No.
okay. The urge to make a Karlach joke is so big. I got an
Oh,
infernal
Opie
engine in me,
wasn't
baby.
sleeping.
Fill it with soul coins, and I'm gonna go rum. I'm so
I love
sorry. I cannot.
Sure.
You
Guys.
texted me metal and screaming, and I went, haha, infernal engine, Karlach, Baldur's Gate 3, and went, oh no, I've been infected.
I haven't even gone through the romance with her yet, so I don't even know.
She goes, "Arr." It's great. I love her.
Oh my gosh, this was a.
Do we want to raid the raid and leave one?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, by the way, can I take a long rest? No, I guess we can't take a long rest, right?
Not,
I
it's
can.
not-
No.
No, we can't. Okay.
hasn't been long.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was like, can we?
At most, it's been 6 to 7 hours, which no one can.
Fair enough.
The only one who might have been able to get away with that was me, and I wasn't sleeping. So.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I started drawing cats. I got really excited thinking about the animation.
I love that.
You're so valid, bestie.
the cat drawn in blood.
I was like, you know what? This is a thing I would do.
Meshi's
Therefore,
playing Valorant. We're
character
gonna raid
Nora
them.
would do it.
We got 5 viewers, so we're gonna raid. Can I have everybody say 3, 2, 1? Everybody say bye. Bye.
Bye. Take care. Bye.
Oh, we're good.